This video is sponsored by Serious Readers, the lighting company. I've been using lamps from the Serious Lights range for around 18 months now and use them for all of my painting and hobby projects. When building and painting my models, I need good quality light to help me achieve the best painting results and help protect my eyes from strain and damage. With these lights, even the smallest of details can be seen crisp and clear, such as the detail on Bright Star by Eldar Craftworld's Autark. Serious Lights uses daylight wavelength technology, which replicates the natural daylight spectrum as closely as possible. These lights will project a balanced, natural light beam with the added benefits of low heat, low energy, and a full 5-year warranty, including bulb life guarantee. Serious Lights are a solid build featuring adjustable head, neck, beam, and dimmer. Serious Readers is a British company, and the Serious Lights range is hand-built to order here in the UK. Link in the video description below and in the comments section. And when you use promo code SR426, you'll receive £100 off your HD light plus free shipping. Happy painting and enjoy the video. Strikey Scorpion 82 is sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, now updated to include all 40k factions, including Imperial Knights, Chaos Knights, and the Leagues of Votan. Warhammer Combat Cards is bigger and better than ever before. Inspired by the original Citadel Combat Cards, masterminded by the veteran Games Workshop designer Jervis Johnson, Warhammer Combat Cards is a digital card game featuring your favourite miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your very own collection of combat cards and assemble a deck that brings the full might of your chosen warlord to bear. Clash with rivals, join events and battle your friends across the galaxy in fearsome tactical turn-based combat. Warhammer Combat Cards is free to download and play on Apple and Android smartphones. Use the link in the video description below and begin your path to epic glory and victory. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points, and we're back to one of the first combinations ever on the channel, which was...
Was it one of the first?
One of the first ever games we've done. Yes. Ultramarines versus Necrons.
Do you know what the very first
decade ago. What?
The very first one was?
Oh, wait, let me think. You mean the Apocalypse game we done?
No, just our first ever game on channel.
Okay, it was Eldar versus... Ultramarines.
No, it was Imperial Guard.
Astra Militarum versus Eldar. If you go all the way back. So if you go into the channel homepage, click on videos, and then select oldest. You'll see our first ever videos coming up. But one of the first battle reports that we did was Ultramarines versus Necrons. Loved that game. And we've got a ton It was good. So we're back to... We've come full circle here. Ultramarines versus Necrons is an absolute classic. Got a nice... urban city fight board that's been seen much fighting. Necrons, though, boy, have they gone through some changes, and so too have the Space Marines. James's force is 2,000 points, pure Primaris on the board here.
Because of course he's the Primarch.
Okay, except for Gilliman. And then for the Necrons, I would say new models, the majority of the army as well. Revamped or new Necron Warrior sculpts, new characters running across here, got the Scorpec Destroyers and so on. So the Necrons surely have gone through a big change as well. And we've moved through a number of editions. We're now on 10th edition, but this will always, forever be a classic. And James never learns his lessons. Don't mess with the Necrons. So, as per usual, I'm intimidating as much as I can. Okay, so before I run through the list here for the Necrons, gold level Patreons, massive thank you to those that support us on Patreon, the different levels. Gold level Patreons, the perks for them is name in the end credits, and also Patronic dice to use in all of our battle reports. Some critical point in the game, you let us know what your faction allegiance is, and then we call upon your dice just as we need it in the game. So there's a number, about 20 or so that we can call upon in this battle. Silver level Patrons, I call out all of their names at the end of the battle, and then bronze level Patrons and all the other Patrons, they all get their names in the end credits. Massive thank you to everyone that supports us on Patreon. It helps us grow the armies on the channel. Supports SSWG Wargames Club, where we are at the moment. So a big thank you to everyone on the Patreon page, and the link for that is in the video description below. Alright, so for the Necrons in no particular order, we have Ramses. He'll be number 1. He's going to be the Warlord in this game. So there he is, still one of my favourite miniatures in all of Warhammer 40,000. The model is glorious. A great commander he is on the board. So Ramses is his name. I've given him the blade, the glaive here, and then he's also going to take a resurrection orb for this battle. Got a Royal Warden, really just to make up the points. His use is now quite limited, but taking him for now. Hexmark Destroyer, the gunslinging cowboy, is in. And then also taking the Technomancer across here as well. Then we're also taking a Scorpec Lord. Love the model. It's back in the list. I really want him to lead the Scorpec Destroyers. He is in. And I've given him an upgrade. It's called Hypermaterial Ablator. So you give it to the Necron model. Whilst the bearer is leading the unit, models in the unit have the stealth ability. In addition, each time a ranged attack targets the bearer's unit, if the attacker is not within 12 inches, you get the benefit of cover, just to try and protect these as much as possible. So 6 Scorpec Destroyers being taken. There should be a second plasma sight there. We'll just count. When the first time I use one, I'll just keep that model on the board just to mark that there's 2 of those in the unit. Necron Warriors, 2 big blobs of 20. They proved a nightmare in the game so far. Gore's Flayers, 10 of those. And then a 10 equipped with the Reapers, so both squads configured the same. 2 Canoptic Doomstalkers. 10 Triarch Praetorians with their Hyperphase swords and particle beamers or particle casters, the pistols. Then Locust Heavy Destroyers with the long range anti-tank weapon, a squad of 3 of those, some decent, highly accurate long range firepower support. 10 Immortals being taken, and then Tomb Blades, 6 of them with their particle beamers. And that is the list here for the Necrons. Tough to kill, and the ability to repair themselves. They should not be underestimated. So that's the list. We've allocated Phoenix Lords and Autarchs. I've changed the system around. I've got rid of the larger markers. These smaller markers here, I can put these onto the bases of the models and just tuck them away. It's less visual impact on the game. The other markers were just standing out too much on the board, so I've gone for these more toned down markers across here. But I'll call out the names here. It's Autarchs and Phoenix Lords, top levels of support on YouTube channel membership. Autarchs usually get placed onto individual models, like a sergeant, for example, or an important model inside a unit. And then the Phoenix Lords, top level support on the channel, they get placed in charge of entire units for all of our battle reports. The idea is it's one of the perks. You can be allocated to a unit and follow them around on the board, see how they get on. Sometimes you're destroyed straight away. Other times, heroic stuff can happen, and it's just a way of supporters to get really involved with the channel. So it seems popular enough. You can join the channel at those 2 levels. And then when you come to Phoenix Sword level, there's other perks as well which you reveal once you arrive. And then there's also the WhatsApp group. You can actually join us on the WhatsApp group at Phoenix Sword level. So, Phoenix Swords then, JP. Something sneaky for him. Usually a Tyranids player. Gene Stealer Cults. We put him onto the Tomb Blades here for this game. BPP Wargaming onto the Immortals. Ray Cross is going to be Necron Warrior duty here in this game, so put him onto this squad of Necron Warriors. The other squad, Gut B, with him. Then Longbow BB in charge of the long-range firepower support. Each of these models has been taken by an Autarch, so we have Miara here. It's a Miara on this one. Dan C on this one, and then Sam Hermes on this one here. So I'll see how each of those gets on. Ben Shaw and Mephisto, Phoenix Swords onto the 2 Canoptic Doomstalkers. Paint Licker's Paint Pot onto the Triarch Praetorians for this battle. Vagabond to lead the Scorpec Destroyers, joined by 2 Autarchs, Midnight Miniatures and Ben Harris. Nate Miller to go on to the Scorpec Lord for this battle. Chris Comiskey, it's been a while, he's been reunited with the Comiskey Cowboy, fastest guns in the galaxy. Amy Almo as the Warden. Lucas Brown, he is a Necron player, so we've placed him onto Ramses here for this battle. So that's Phoenix Swords and Autarchs allocated. If you like the idea of this, want to help support the channel at the same time, then do join us at Autarch level or Phoenix Sword level on YouTube channel membership. If you just want access to the bonus videos, then the most popular is Aspect Warrior. You can join us at that level. And really, this channel exists and operates because of the fans that support it. So when your support comes through, it really does make a difference and helps us keep the content coming. So that's Phoenix Swords and Autarchs allocated. Necron Army is ready to go, finally clashing with the Ultramarines. We'll take a look now and see what James has in his list. Alright, 2,000 points of Ultramarines here. There's more space being taken up by cards and rules.
But I find them very useful. Just saves flicking through the rulebook.
Yeah, nice. So these are scaled down, they're smaller. This is lovely artwork.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love the edge of the card. It's got a gold rim.
It does. Now, are you going... Well, you're painting the new Terminators, right? Are you going to do that? Are you going to do this?
Absolutely. I'm doing it by the book, mate.
Cool.
And by the front cover.
So, yeah, he's going to do this checkered pattern here on the knee as well. I love checkered pattern on Space Marines. It's very cool. Imperial Fists have that sometimes as well, but James is going to paint those up. And the captain from the Leviathan set looks particularly nice. Apparently, James is going to paint him as well. But there are some new models here. James will run through his list for the Ultramarines.
Right, so this is roughly 2,000 points of Ultramarines here today against the Tin Men, Tin Freaks. So it has been a classic fight for many years on the channel, and I do have full Primaris army, of course, except for the Primarch, which he is the greatest of them all. Guilliman!
I'll kill him.
Guilliman, I thought, why not? It's 10th edition. I haven't used him really in 9th edition in a regular game, so I thought I'll get him out again.
Ugh.
Yes.
We're just fresh off the back of a apocalypse battle where this guy gets involved. That's all I'm going to say. But if you haven't seen it already, Guilliman's the tip of the flaming sword.
He's a lot harder than he used to be.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Really good now. So he is the warlord, of course. I keep my structure in the narrative. And that's the Oath of Moment coin and Warlord coin. So that is the Oath of Moment coin. So whenever you see that coin, you know the Oath of Moment has been triggered.
Okay.
So we have second in command. We have Captain Akaran. So he is a captain in Gravis armor.
So you're running these as the Gladius Task Force?
Yes. Just using the Gladius Task Force. I may diverge into other task forces, which you can now, depending on which type. So mainly there'll be Intercessor Tacticus armor suits that would have the Gladius Task Force detachments. Keeping it to the narrative, I can. So we have a captain in Gravis armor. He has a mastercrafted power sword and a Boltstorm gauntlet. I've added 15 points for him to give him the Honor Vehement upgrade. So that's that there. And we have a big shout out actually. This Ultramarines dice reminds me of a particular comrade who has donated this brand new lieutenant. Chris Rhodes has sent me that model, so he's going to get a big shout out. Thank you, Chris, for sending me the miniature. It was a pleasure painting him up as well.
Nice.
It's a very, very nice model. Just mastercrafted bolt rifle, and he'll be probably allocated to the Hellblasters. So we have a ancient. This is the old Indomitus Crusade 8th edition ancient. There, Andrew Swan is in Command. What are your Phoenix Lords?
Yeah, one of the Phoenix Lords. A couple of Phoenix Lords just die hard Imperial. I don't have the hut to put them on Necrons, and if the Ultramarines are here, we've allocated them. So, and Andrew Swan's gone onto this model, just here to hold the banner throughout the battle, and not to let it drop.
Full 10-man Hellblaster squad, and leading them is Tyler Grizzle, and then we have CJ Velasco with them as well, and they are equipped with plasma incinerators. Really, really good now. Hellblasters are fun to use. I do have another box, thanks to my wife, that she gave me for my birthday present. So more Hellblasters on the way. And I'm painting more Primaris, by the way. They're on the painting desk. So I'll really need to enhance the Primaris force. I haven't caught up with them for a couple of years.
I don't think you fielded 2k of pure Primaris yet, have you?
I haven't, no.
Oh, well done, James.
So
well
I've managed to do it.
Good for
properly, as best I can. So we have 2 units of 5 intercessors. So I've split them into combat squads, but they're exactly the same equipment, so I may as well do that. So we have Sergeant Michael Fryer.
Yeah, one of the Phoenix Lords, yep.
From the
Charge
Phoenix
squad.
Lords. And then we have a brother, Zoid Forge. And then we have Donald Hammer.
Okay.
And with that squad there. Then over here we have Corporal Brother Peter Nastro leading this combat squad there. I have a unit of Inceptors, and Chris Comiskey is in command of the whole squad. These are 2 separate squads, by the way. So Chris Comiskey, and we have senior battle brother Marcus Fraze with the other combat squad over there. And they're equipped with assault bolters. And then we've got a repulsor. I really do like repulsors in this edition. Really good rules for them, especially when being charged at. If the whole unit is within range of the transport, you decide to charge me, I can just go inside the transport instead.
Nice.
So it's very, very useful. Equipped with the Las Talon and twin Las Cannon and the repulsor defense array. And it's really quick to use now to do the firepower.
Oh, yes.
Because they enhanced it into one profile, which is very good. I was quite sceptical about it, but I actually like it for the purpose of speed. They've done it sensibly, in my opinion. So in command of that is Maxfield Knuckles. He's in command of the repulsor. And then we have Sam Hermes. He's equipped with the Redemptor Dreadnought today. Onslaught Gatling Cannon, and a heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, and Fragstorm grenade launchers. Then I have a full 10-man Intercessor squad.
I like the Sergeant on this squad, with the helmet on.
That's a limited edition Sergeant.
Or is it?
Yes, he's actually got a power sword. So he's actually got a power sword in close combat.
Beautiful. Another one on the Phoenix Lords, Valhalla Field Marshal Robert, is an absolute die-hard Imperial Fist player.
Yeah.
So we couldn't put him on the Necrons, so he's gone on to that squad just there. Okay.
Thank you for allocating into my army group. Maybe I should steal your Phoenix Lords.
No, I hand them over to you so we can.
Maybe instead of Phoenix Lords, they'll be called Ultramarines Lords. And then, so Valhalla
Field Marshal
Robert, and then we have Soothsayer UK, one of the YouTube members has joined. Thank you, comrade. And then we have Cadian Sergeant Steele, Shay Strait, and then we have Commander Baneblade, or as known as Inquisitor Baneblade now, another YouTube member that has joined as well at Kasarken Stormtrooper level. And then over here we have a brand new unit I've painted. Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot, didn't I? That's a bit paused there. Sam Hermes, how could I forget Sam Hermes that's taking command of the Redemptor today. So we have here the aggressors. I do have another 6 aggressors.
Freshly painted up.
Freshly painted, yeah.
They do look good in blue, I have to say.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very, very pretty models. Plan for them is I've got the boxes, just got to construct them. They're going to be unit 6 and they're going to be unit 6. So I'm just going to test them out, see how well they do. So with Flamestorm Gauntlets with them, so we have Ray Cross, Sergeant Cross in charge there, and we have Dylan Moore.
That's one of my Autarchs, yeah.
That's one of the Autarchs. And then over here we have Daniel Baker And then we have Phil Marshall and an anonymous Gravis aggressor there. And that, I believe, is the 2,000 points. Yeah. Honourable shout out, of course, to my elite Patreon members. So we have Marcus Fraze, Winston Adkins, Maxfield Knuckles, Henrik Pearson, CJ Velasco, Chris Comiskey, Sam Hermes, Daniel Baker, Paul David Gray, and Marshall Cummings. Big thank you, comrades, for your support on the channel. And if you want to see more content, head over to my channel. And also for those that support me at Kasakin level, they get to see my battle reports 1 week early with 0 YouTube ads. Okay. So it's just a way of supporting the little channel that I have.
James's little channel. If you're into Astra Militarum and Space Marines, then check out James's channel. You've gone past 7,000 followers.
I've gone past 7,000 subscribers.
Good for you, James.
Aim for 10,000 points because I want to do a 10,000 points Apocalypse battle report if I get 10,000 subscribers.
Right, head over, give James a sub. There's loads of free content. If you want to support what he does, then he has his own Patreon and YouTube channel membership. But if you join and if you subscribe to his channel, you're not allowed to leave. Otherwise, you'll be shot for desertion. There you go. That's right, so that's James's list. Everything's finished apart from one thing.
Courage and honour. We march from the correct, and we shall know no fear. Ugh.
Flaming sword into the guts. That's James's list. We're ready to go. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next. Alright, so we have a scenario here for this game, randomly determined. So it's hammer and anvil for deployment, fighting from end to end. James at this end of the board, marked by the red dice. The Necrons deployment zone marked by the orange dice. So we're fighting across the board in this game. The scenario is the ritual. So a bit of a strange one for deploying objectives on the board. But other than that, turn 2 onwards is 5 points for each objective marker that you control in your command phase to a maximum of 15 points per turn. So the whole thing revolves around just controlling objectives, and as many as you can each turn. Then we're playing delayed reserves in this battle. So if you are bringing stuff on from reserves for the mission rule here, it's a 3+. There is the possibility that reserves will be delayed and not arrive when you want them to. Objectives on the table. You had to take off 2 of the objectives and leave the third one, which is closest to the centre of the board, which is the central objective. It's that one just there. Then there's a home objective each. James's one's just over there next to those pipes, and then inside this ruin here for the Necrons with the other one. The other 2, we get 1 each, and we place them ourselves during the game. So in each player's shooting phase, the player whose turn it is can select 1 unit from their army. It is not battle shocked and is eligible to shoot. Until the end of that turn, that unit is not eligible to shoot or declare a charge. At the end of that turn, the player whose turn it is can set up 1 objective marker wholly within no man's land and within an inch of that unit, provided it can be set up exactly 9 inches from one other objective marker and 6 inches from any other objective marker. So it's this kind of zone around here. The central line running through the board is where each of us will try and place an extra objective marker. So it's an interesting one, really. It's fighting along this parallel, this line that runs straight across the board. I think is where most of the fighting will be. So you can expect a clash around this area across here. So guess where Gilliman's going to go? He's going to go straight down the middle and cut down all in his path. We'll go on to deployment next. We'll start alternating placing units on the board. Mentioned terrain here. So play these as ruins. So we do have some obscuring terrain on the board. This piece across here, that piece across there, another one over there. Munitron armored containers, usual rules. Dotted around here, the pipes don't count for anything. And there's some tank traps and boxes and barrels scattered across the table as well. That's the scenario, that's terrain. The mission, nice and straightforward. Fighting across the board. And it's the battle for that central line running through the middle of the table. We'll start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. Battle mat is from gamemet.eu. 6x4 in size. We've marked off the edges here with the wall set actually from gamemet.eu. So Fallout Zone is the name of the mat. It is available in the 60x44 inches for your standard games of 10th edition. Double-sided mats available from them. Wide variety of designs, different shapes and sizes from gamemet.eu. I'll leave a link or the link for the gamemat.eu will be in the video description below. A discount code 11% as standard. If the offer's still on, 20% off across the store as well, and then shipping to the UK and the rest of the world, no problem at all. So that battle mat gives you the foundation for your table, and then we're using some terrain from gamemat.eu as well. So it's the Fallout Zone or the Chem Zone terrain set from them. So that's these vats across here, these yellow containers, these accessories here as well, and all the pre-painted terrain sets from gamemat.eu. And I have color adjusted these slightly here just to weather them a little bit. And then, as mentioned, the wall set from gamemat.eu. So it all breaks down to sections, which you can configure however you want. I've just done a boundary wall here, but you can use it for all sorts of combinations. So you can check out gamemat.eu for your suppliers of battle mats and pre-painted terrain sets available for them as well. All right, so deployment's done for both sides. Both armies making use of cover. Necrons deploying all the way across the board here. There's a lot of stuff. They've got 2 blobs of Necron warriors. One squad here led by Ramses. The other squad led by the Technomancer in the middle. On the home objective, to support that central unit of Necron warriors is the Immortals. The Royal Warden is with them. Then over on the extreme left-hand side is the Triarch Praetorians getting ready to move out. They're probably in trouble over on that flank. You'll see why in just a moment. And then the 2 Canoptic Doomstalkers in the middle, covering this corridor of firepower and also in range of the objective. Sneaking here with the Locust Heavy Destroyers getting ready to ambush something. James has hidden his tank away. Tomb Blades here. And then on the extreme right-hand side, getting ready to roll around the flank is the Scorpack Lord with the Scorpack Destroyers. Necrons have no reserves at all. Everything they have is on the board. James does have reserves. Remember, there is delayed reserves rule, so 3+ to bring them on. So James's force split into 2 sections across here, just making use of cover. So across here, the Flamer aggressors, backed up by the Dreadnought. Gilliman is also here as well, and then a 5-man intercessor squad in range of the objective. So that's that section across here. Then James has another section across here. So that's Captain Akaran with the aggressors. In front of them, a 5-man intercessor squad. The Hellblasters are here, joined by the Lieutenant. The Repulsor parked up and sheltered behind this obscuring terrain. Inside that model, inside that vehicle, is the 10-man intercessor squad, which has been joined by the Andrew Swan banner. And then deep striking in from reserve, it's the 2 squads of 3 Inceptors ready to arrive on the table. So there is some distance between these 2 forces, but no doubt they'll meet at some point on the table. Deployment is done, ready for war. Right, Space Marine scum, let's roll this up and see who goes first. He's got his dice. He's rolling straight away. 5. That's a good... Do you want to go first? Doesn't mind? Oh, you're mine. You're mine soon enough, battle brother. Duh! Or 1. We haven't switched the computers on. Okay, so James is going first. Whether that's good or not. If you go headlong towards the Necrons, do you respect them?
Yeah. Well, I hate them.
He hates them. Yeah, we know you hate them.
Yes, you have to respect them for what their tactics are.
Yeah, James has played. You've been fighting against Phil's Necrons, haven't you? A good number of times. So you have played against them in 10th edition. Yeah. But this force is led by Ramses, and always remember that Ramses is number 1. Turn 1 for the Space Marines coming up next. Alright, so we're on turn 1 here for the Ultramarines. Just to mention, should have covered it already, but we're on the random draw here for secondaries. Each of us will be drawing cards randomly drawn from the deck. What does James do? He's got potency there. The most dangerous model on the board is Guilliman. But how does he deliver him across the board and into this Necron horde here? And the thing about Necrons is you've got to go for wipeouts against units. James needs to think about what he targets. And what he tries to wipe out to try and reduce this Necron force down. If damage is spread out across the Necrons, they'll just repair damage coming through. And so think carefully, James, about how to go about dismantling this Necron machine. They just went for it.
You see it in the clip. I don't care. Just plough forward.
All right, James is playing narrative. He's going aggressive with the Space Marines here. So why not? You've got Guilliman. Gives you an excuse to go for it. So Guilliman's pushing through. Intercessor squad with him. Dreadnought's pushing up to here to lend some firepower support, but also gaining the benefit of cover. Repulsor's pushing forwards as well. Bear in mind there's the 10-man Intercessor squad inside with the banner. And then the aggressors with Captain Akaran following up behind on foot. And then over on this side, pushing through the ruins. So Hellblasters across here with their lieutenant. The other 5-man Intercessor squad across here. Secondaries drawn is engage in all fronts and storm hostile objective. 2 that are tricky here. Obviously, engage in all fronts is not going to work on this turn. And storm hostile objective. Necrons in command of their objectives for now. And it looks like Oath of Moment has been placed onto the Triarch Praetorians. So movement's done. James is going aggressive here. Guilliman leading the way. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Right, so shooting phase. Who's going to fire the first shot? And it won't be a warning shot, that's for sure. So it's all about destroying entire units.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Can I see your thingy destroyers?
Well, you might, yes, you might be able to see them. Oh boy, we'll check here. See what angles James has got. He'll weigh up the best option here. Right, James is going to go after the Locust Heavy Destroyers.
That's why.
Right. Surprised you didn't put Oath on them, you know. But anyway, go ahead.
I wanted to soften them up.
You don't. There's no such thing as softening up Necrons. It's wipe. You have to wipe them. If you soften them, they just come back again. You should know this, James, after a decade of fighting in the Indomitus campaign.
Yes, but the rules always change. The rules of engagement always change. Right.
So his firepower, his array short range is 18 inches. That's out of range. It's Hunter Slayer missile, las cannon, twin las cannons are going to fire across here. Yes.
Activated his Supreme Strategist. So it costs me 0 CP.
Right.
And I'm going to do Storm of Fire to ignore your cover and a further AP -1.
That is good, James. Good for you. That's really good.
So I'm going to do the twin las cannon.
Hits.
Give me a wound roll. I'm going to borrow one of your Patreons.
Borrow one of mine. I'll give you a start off with Valhalla Field Marshal Robert Hoorah for the Imperial Fists. So he's got his hit.
It's twin linked.
Yes.
So 3's to
3's to wound.
4 is a wound. That's AP -4.
And ignoring cover.
And ignoring cover.
Straight through.
D6 + 1 damage.
3+.
Delete.
Okay, you're right. So we'll lose this one here. So that's the Miara model's gone. Ouch.
Next up is the Las Talon, range 36.
Oh no, please don't wipe them.
I'm doing the Hunter Slayer missile into them as well.
Oh, sure.
Actually, I'm going to do it now. I don't want to waste it. Why not? Give me a Patreon!
No, it's all the same Patreon
All
you're
same
firing.
Patreon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Who's this?
Valhalla and Field Marshal Robert. He'll be only too happy to wipe out this Necron unit.
Alright, okay. Honourable shout out to him. So do the Hunter Slayer missile. Ignores line of sight.
Okay.
Hits! Strength 14.
Wow. God, strength 14, 2's to wound, I would imagine. Toughness 6, yeah.
Strength 14. Ignores... Sorry, indirect fire. 1 shot.
Yep.
And, yep.
Go ahead.
3 is a wound.
Right, what's the minus on this one?
AP -4. Because of the Guilliman ability.
Guilliman.
And ignoring your cover.
I know, yeah, go for it.
It is D6 damage.
Straight D6. This is a very important roll.
One. I'm going to spend my CP.
Field Marshal Robert did say that his dice rolls aren't usually that great.
Well,
Just don't use it for high pressure.
4.
4. Ah, God. Right, that's this one then. That's Sam Hermes destroyed. I've got one model left.
Now I've got the...
You have to
Last
hide
talent.
them. I thought they were hidden, but he got angry because he went aggressive with the tank. Didn't think he would, but he did. Aggression's paying off. Gilliman at the side of the tank. Direct your firepower at the locusts.
1 hit.
Come on.
3 to... Oh, I've spent my CP.
Oh, boy.
3 to wound.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
AP minus 4.
Yes.
Ignoring cover. D6
Okay.
damage.
It's D. What is this? A las cannon or las talon?
Las Talon. D6 plus 1 damage. Sorry.
You sure?
Twin Las Talon is strength 10.
Yes.
AP minus 3.
Yeah.
Becomes AP minus 4.
4. Ignoring cover. Yeah. Yeah.
D6
Plus
1
1.
damage.
3 plus.
Oh!
He's got the 1. Robert did say. Oh, the blast.
If I had a command reroll, I would have got 1 again.
I live. Oh, scary moment, man. My unit's been hit hard. Ouch. So you finished firing that tank?
I finished firing that tank. Yes.
Right, stratagems. I'm going to go to Protocol of the Undying Legions. At a hissing static signal, nanoscarabs are released in boiling black clouds that whirl about the legions and effect constant repairs. I'm going to activate reanimation protocols straight away, and it's going to restore 2 wounds, which will bring back a model here. So we'll put Sam Hermes back on immediately in defiance. That's the punishment for not wiping them.
Two models.
So I've done it wrong. It's okay. People will point that out. So that 2 that I rolled, 2 wounds being restored, I'll just take off the 2 wounds from that model. Mm-hmm. So I'll do that. I'm going to take those 2 wounds away because it brings him back up to full health, mate, just in case more firepower coming in. And when we come round to my turn and I reanimate, I'll be able to bring back the whole model because I've restored all the wounds on him. So I'll stick with that and spend that CP because I've just got to do everything I can to keep those alive. But we almost got wiped out there. That was good shooting for the repulsor. Not too bad at all. James, move on. There is more firepower to come. Warriors. Yeah. Right, heavy onslaught Gatling cannon coming from the Dreadnought, going into the Necron Warriors.
Yep.
Got a scary moment there. You really do have to hide these things. They become a target straight away.
So it's going to be 12 shots, brother.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
6s will be great.
6s are devastating wounds. Strength 6.
3s to win.
Oh.
Just the 2.
Just the 2.
No AP minus.
No AP minus.
Bit of cover. Snake eyes. 5 up, feel no pain. They get back up. Yeah. That feel no pain coming from the Technomancer whilst he's joined to a unit. Whilst he's leading unit, models get a 5+ feel no pain ability, so those getting back to their feet without having to fully reanimate. Alright, so 7 in range, supercharging, here they go. Into the...
Yeah, they advanced because it's part of Devastator Doctrine, so they can still shoot.
Alright, okay. Yeah, James and Devastator Doctrine here.
Checking the profile, it is... Assault, Hazardous, Heavy.
Fine. Big fan of Hellblasters.
3s. I'll roll the...
lethal.
Yeah, lethal hits as well.
Lethal 1. That's from the Lieutenant.
And it's there. Strength
3s to win.
is 8.
Toughness 5.
2 wounds.
2 wounds come through. Each is damage 2.
AP minus 3.
6s. No.
2 damage.
2 slain. Just take 2 from
sorry.
the back.
Oath of Moment, I get to reroll.
Hit rolls, yeah. Go ahead. It's 2 slain so far. 3 more hits coming through. That's proved to be very, very useful.
And another
1 more wound comes through. Needing a 6. No, so just take 3 from the back. Slain. Not too bad. Good shooting.
7 dice rolls.
For James's hazardous roll.
1. 3+ he gets to shoot again. No. That's it.
All right. Intercessors in the middle. 10 shots from those going into the Necron Warriors, knowing full well that what's destroyed will come back. But James will shoot anyway.
Gonna do frag grenade, I think.
It's D3 plus 2 for the frag round.
So that's 4 shots. Sorry,
3 shots.
3 shots. 3s. 1 it. 5s. That's a wound. That's a 5.
Wound coming through.
No AP.
3 up save for cover. No, model destroyed. Oh, feel no pain. No, got one.
Got one.
Okay, one model slain.
Just may as well do shooting. I know it's not going to be that effective, but
8 shots.
may as well. 4s. 4 saves of AP -1.
4 ups. Blocked more except 1. Didn't feel no pain, so I lost a second model, so 2 of them slain from that squad. I think that's James's firepower complete. Almost wiping out the Locust Heavy Destroyers. Oh, squad across the other side. Yes, so firepower from them as well. So yeah, just to be clear, that was firepower from those coming across to here. These aren't going to shoot at all. We've already placed the marker on the board. At the end of James's turn, he's going to place his objective marker where it's supposed to go. So his objective is down. The Necrons to place theirs, they've got to push out across in this direction, which it's going to get us close to Gilliman. We'll go on to charges, which says none. It's end of turn. We'll see if any points have been picked up. All right, so turn comes to an end. No points coming through. James is going to dump the 2 secondaries here and go on to fresh secondaries on his next turn. And as we said, the fresh objective has been placed in no man's land. It has to be 6 inches away from other objectives, but within 9 inches of one objective in no man's land. It's the central objective just here. So mission accomplished in that regard. Aggression here from the Ultramarines almost paid off, almost taking out the Locust Heavy Destroyers, but they have not been destroyed, so I can restore a model next turn. The Ultramarines have come out to play. The Necrons can respond. We'll go on to their turn 1 coming up next. Alright, so turn 1 here for the Necrons. Deploy Teleport Homer and no prisoners at the 2 cards being drawn. No prisoners destroying enemy units, I think it's a good one to go for. Deploy Teleport Homer. It's either in the opponent's deployment zone, which isn't going to work, or going for the centre of the board. There's a fair bit going on at the moment. This is about to heat up in the middle of the table, so maybe give that one a skip and maximise the firepower if we can. So Necrons begin their advance. Necron Warriors in the middle. Both destroyed models restored back onto the board and pushing forwards with their Technomancer. Across here, just got 1 wound back, so just 1 model back on here with just 1 wound remaining. Being cautious on this side to a degree, so Warriors going up to the ruin but not into it. Same with the Tomb Blaze, don't want to commit those too early, just going to hold off on those. Really it's the Necron Warriors usually that are there to take the brunt of enemy firepower. But I have pushed through here, on a 4 for my advance, so 11 inches going up the board, nice and quick with the Skullpack Destroyer, trying to roll around this flank here to cause trouble for the Ultramarines. Then remaining stationary of these units across here, and then across the other side. It is a tricky one with the Praetorians. I restored a whole model, so they're back up to a squad of 8. I have jumped them out across. The options were to stay where I was, just to absorb firepower and stand there, to back off and give the flank away. But I'm going to go for aggression and try and keep James back over on this flank. He's stronger across here. Hellblasters are dangerous enough. But that 10-inch jump has created an opportunity for a potential charge. So we'll see if that works here with these, if the charge goes ahead. If it doesn't, then James has got to try and deal with those before he can try and roll around this flank. But Necrons are a bit exposed across here. If James clears these out of the way, he's got a route across in this direction. That's movement done. We've got a shooting phase for the Necrons coming up next. Right, so we'll start our firepower with this Canoptic Doomstalker across here. We'll fire the little belly gun, the little piddly gun across here against one of the regular intercessors. And the main gun, 3 guesses where that's going. Into that tank.
What's the AP minus?
Oh, James is scary enough. It's AP minus... Oh, it used to be AP minus 5. It's AP minus 3. Armour of Contempt.
Armour of Contempt. Oh, Gilliman's near there. Costs me 0 CP.
Yeah, once per turn. Fine. Okay, so...
Just double checking the wording. Once per turn.
Got Overwatch ability, this one. So D6 plus 1 attacks. We're definitely going to commit this to a friend. We're looking for a Necron buddy. Just going to the first Necron player, Dave Humphries. So D6 plus 1 shots. All hangs on this dice here. Dow! 2 shots. That's a shame.
BS?
Well, we've sat still. We're a heavy weapon. So we're hitting you on 3s. Yeah, 1 hit comes through.
Toughness 12.
Strength 14. 3s to wound. No! He scoffs.
Necrons fire down.
Yeah. Geez, and it's only 3 damage, not D6. All right, that's it. We'll fire a little belly gun. Gets a hit. That's a lethal hit, I believe. Coming through with that one. Yeah.
Against the intercessor.
Yeah, 1 wound coming through, no AP minus. 3 up save. Okay, we'll go on to the next Doomsday Arc. That was the Mephisto one firing. We'll go on to the Ben Shaw one there at the back. The piddly gun will be out of range. But then the main gun will go to another Necron friend. Vagabond for this one. So, D6 number of shots. 5 shots plus 1. So we're on 6 shots coming through. This is much better. And we're looking for 3s again. Left my little plasma sight behind. 111, which is a shame. This isn't lethal hits. So we're just going to go for wounds down 3s. They've all wounded. Right, all of a sudden. AP minus 3 becomes AP minus 2. Do you start on a 2 up or a 3 up?
3 up. I start on a 3 up.
Right. 5 pluses on 3 dice. Not going to destroy though.
I'll double check. I think it is a 3+ save. Yeah, save 3+.
That's okay.
Land Raiders, I know, are 2+. Save 2.
Oh, well done. Good rolling, James. Just 3 wounds caused. That tank's absorbing damage well enough.
13 wounds.
Starts on 16.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, all right. Okay.
Why do you think I want Land Raiders, brother?
Yes, tank's tough enough. 16 wounds.
Another thing that's on the painting disc.
Okay. Bit of pressure now. We'll turn to our friends. 2 of these.
Your friends.
Oh dear. So we're looking at Locust Heavy Destroyers. Now they're hitting on 3s. There's not much I can do to help with that. Oh boy, they're sustained hit. You'd miss that. They're sustained hits. No, they're not. Sorry. Gauze Destructor is nice. Lethal hits though. So 6s would be great. 2 shots. And we'll commit these to Travis and Jen. Now, Jen's shot will go to Dan C. Travis' shot. 6 is a hit, which is a lethal hit. It goes straight through on the wound. It's AP minus 4. Minus 3. A 6 up to block. You dare block that, James. 6 on a dice required.
Come on in. I'll save my Patron.
Sure.
Oh, Stitcher on a 6.
Okay, damage is straight 6 damage. Coming through, yeah. James gasps in horror at the efficiency of firepower coming from the Locust Heavy Destroyers. Dropping down to 7 wounds left all of a sudden on that vehicle. A nice plum hit coming through.
6 flat damage.
How many points are they? I think they're about 50 points each.
So 150 points. How many shots do they get each?
Just the one, but it's a good one. We'll go for Necron Warriors next. There's a Gauze Reaper in range of one of the regular models, and the rest will go within range or in range of one of the intercessors, and the other 10 shots will go into that tank. Oh, yeah, go on.
How many shots do Gauze Reapers get then? Just the what are they called? Standard weapons.
Gauze Reapers, yeah, they're on 2 shots each. So 6s are really good. None. It's a shame. Looking for 3s. 6s to wound. And there's 2. 2 at AP 0. It's 2 saves, a 3+ on that tank. So 3s needed.
Saved.
Blocked those. Okay, well done. And the Reaper. 2 shots. 1 hit comes through. And no wound from the Reaper. Okay, interesting. So that's them done. Not going to fire the Hexmark Destroyer. He's going to place the objective on the board. And then we've got Immortals there at the back. Right, so yeah, go for Gauze Blasters next into that tank. Ugh, we've sat still, so it'll be 2s for hits. We'll commit this to Darren Gardner. Try and get some 6s here. I was expecting to take that tank down. All right, so there's a couple of lethals coming through. 2s for hits. 6s for any more wounds. Nothing else coming through. So 2 at -1, negated. Back up to 3s. 2 dice. Snake Eyes. Oof, 2 wounds taken, dropping down to 5 left on that tank. Crucially, it remains alive, but it has taken heavy damage. James is going to come on reroll because he wants to stay in the bracket. Yeah. No. Oh, CP spent. Oh, frustration. Electrical firepower's coming down this corridor, and the tank's taking a beating, but it's not destroyed. Right, last bit of firepower. James doesn't believe me yet. Look at them. Triarch Praetorians, Particle Caster, Devastating Wounds, and Pistol. So the iron range of the intercessors in the ruin, I'm going to go after them. We are needing... I wonder if they're 2s, do you know? Yeah, they're 2s to hit as well with their ballistic skill. Jordan Russell, firepower, yeah, Patronic help. 2s for hit, sadly some miss. Not lethal or anything like that. Now going to look for 6s to wound. This could be deadly. Do like the Triarch Praetorians. Oh boy, right, so 5 wounds coming through, just ignore everything. And then 9 saves of 3+. This is a nasty blow coming through here.
This is 3+ cover, isn't it?
Yeah, can't improve on the armour there. This is AP 0 coming through. So 9 saves of 3+. There's a possible wipeout here.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. 10, yeah, 10 in total, 10 wounds in total. Target destroyed by the Triarch Praetorians. Nasty, nasty unit. Particle Casters have had a massive improvement. They're way better than they used to be. James is impressed.
I'm not impressed, I'm freaked out.
Oh.
You just killed Donald Hammer, Zoid Forge,
his supporters
and Michael Fryer.
Oh no! Gunned down without mercy. Necron efficiency at work. James is rattled by the Necrons here. We're going to charges next. There is one possible charge. Across the other side, James will check the distance for it. The Triarch Praetorians. It'll be a dream for them if they can make it in against the Hellblast. Of course. And I've got Over Moment on me as well. This could be a nasty one. I'll let James shoot here, and then we'll go for the charge. Supercharging. Right, we are adjusting the board here. James should have had more shots earlier on. We're going to let him go ahead and do that.
They changed the profile on the Hellblast.
Yeah, you just get straight 2 shots.
Rapid fire, but actually they're better than I thought.
They're fantastic. They are. Hellblasters are amazing. So I've actually got 4 models left. Yeah. We've then restored half the damage back onto James's combat squads. It's really working out in his favour. We then made a choice what to do. If I jump back and just negate all of that, or just carry on, I've decided just to carry on. To try and make it into close combat if possible.
Now Overwatch.
Now James is going to Overwatch.
Yep.
It's going to be 20 shots. No, you lost a model. It's going to be 18 shots.
18 shots. Wow.
Looking for 6s. Hellblasters are to be feared.
Again. And that's why I got another box on the way.
I'm getting them for the Red Scorpions, James. They're brilliant.
They're amazing models.
I'm going to put Apothecary of mine so you can restore models. James is running Lieutenant, which is another good option to take.
You read Scorpions?
Yeah.
In the narrative, you have Apothecary in every squad.
Exactly. I'm going to run 2 of 3. It'll be nicely themed. So we're looking for 6s here.
I put Lieutenants in mine because they're lethal hits. So I'm going to call upon...
now he calls upon his Patreons. Ultramarine dice stacked up here.
Phrase, Bronze Star member of the Army Group.
Okay, here it comes. Marcus Phrase looking for 6s.
6s are lethal hits.
Oh, just the one.
Re-rolling because of Oath of Moment.
This is the roll. Yes, 4.
4 6s, they're lethal hits.
Are they? Oh, because the Lieutenant. Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Chris Rhodes is Lieutenant.
We block 1. Take them all off apart from 1. Oh, no. Oh, man. Devastating.
Now it's changed.
Ouch. All right, so James is now doing hazardous rolls. Mm-hmm. And he's saying if he dies...
I get to shoot on a 3+.
Just 9 dice you got there.
Yeah. I need to get another 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So 3 will get to die, but on a 3+, they'll get to shoot.
You're joking.
Yep.
Triple five.
Triple
Oh,
five.
what a cheap trick.
So that's another 6 shots, but 3 of them will die. But I'd rather have that than get cut to pieces in combat.
Oh man.
6s. Rerollable because of Oath of Moment.
Our blasters are dangerous on that flank. Got the 6.
Lethal hit.
It's lethal. 6 to stay alive. No.
2 damage.
Wipe out. Take them off.
Yes! Deleted a Necron unit!
God, Necron. What a strange way to go. Okay, so Triarch Praetorians
They're gone.
are gone and they'll not be back. James, it's cost him some Hellblasters to do it. He's lost 4 from that squad now, but I think it's a good trade-off. James has opened up that flank for the Ultramarines. Well done. All right, so charges becomes no charges, and the turn ends there for the Necrons. We're going to place our objective on the board, and the turn is finished. Okay, so that's the turn finished. I've placed the objective right underneath the objective right underneath the cowboy, so he's on top of that objective there.
Underneath
in no man's land for the Necrons. As we said, we have a string of objectives just running up the middle of the table. This line across here, that's where the battle is at. And Gilliman is right there in the middle. End of turn, no points coming through for the Necrons. We've dumped 1 card, we've kept no prisoners, so we'll draw a fresh card next turn. That is the end of turn 1. Quite eventful, both sides pushing through there in the middle. Necrons weighty over on this side, trying to push round in this direction. Space Marines doing well over on the other flank, deleting the Triarch Praetorians, bringing that unit down. 250 point unit destroyed by Hellblasters. That's a good result for the Space Marines. Damage is higher from them. Yes, we've damaged that tank, but crucially it does remain alive. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Space Marines coming up next. All right, this is going to be interesting. James has gone into Assault Doctrine. He's saying he's going to move, shoot, advance, and charge. Take it to the Necrons. See what happens. Go for it, James. Good for you. So far, aggression has paid off. It opened up opportunities to take out targets. Oh,
no, not there.
You put overflowing on there. God, he's got it in for them. Well, I placed them here thinking that I'd take that tank down. I haven't. So James can go after those now with his tank that's still alive. So let James make his moves here.
Primarch of the 13th.
Secondary's drawn.
Fourth of the Codex.
Cleanse and behind enemy lines, which you could do, I guess, because you've got your deep strikers. Yeah, remember they'll be delayed on the 3+ if James does decide to bring them in. And then cleanse is the other secondary available for the Ultramarines. So go aggressive, James, see what you can do. All right, so James on the move. He says he doesn't have time. He's got to move fast to take the fight to the Necrons. Shut them down as quick as you can. Okay, so James is going to roll up 2 dice here in 3s for his reserves.
Same, so
Yeah, just roll them up, yeah. Delayed reserves are...
1.
One is delayed. Ooh, okay, the special rule kicks in, so one of them will descend down. Aggressor's moving out to here. Dreadnought's pushed through and heading across in this direction to head off this Necron sweeping flank attack. Down the centre of the board, disembarkation, movement and advance here with the banner squad, full 10-man squad of intercessors. The 5-man squad pushing up behind them. Where is Gilliman? Oh, he's in there. Ah, there he is. Right, okay, he's pushed up far enough. Then Aggressor Squad with Captain Akran here at the back. Tank's not moved. Okay, hasn't moved. Interesting. And then Hellblasters, you can see them pushing through the ruins across there. And there is what's left of the 5-man Intercessor Squad pushing forwards as well. And then James going for Meteoric Descent to lend further firepower support, getting up close and personal here against the Necrons. Very thematic.
Going here.
Yep.
Because you'll help me probably get some points.
Yeah, within my deployment zone. Okay. All right, so movement done. James just making sure they're just within 18 inches to get himself that behind enemy lines. So just going to interrupt James here. We're going to go for Overwatch with the Hexmark Destroyer. The Comiskey Cowboy gets his pistols drawn.
Can you check the armor penetration capabilities?
Yeah, it's... so I'm going to get... How interesting. So I'm using the Enmitic Disintegrator pistols. 6 attacks. I'm overwatching you on 2 pluses. Strength 6 if -2 on damage.
Strength 6.
Oh, yeah. I'd have to do well to kill one. They're 3 wounds each, but you never know. Can I force him to use a stratagem? Surely not.
Gonna put Armour of Contempt on them.
Whoa! If you want to. He doesn't want to lose them. He wants them to get a full volley here. All right, so we'll go for our shots. Looking for 2s. Whoa, all of them except 1. Then Force to Wind. Just the 2 wounds come through. AP -2 becomes AP -1. 2 saves of 4+ on those. So quite safe.
Safe.
And he passes both. All right, so the stratagem wasn't needed in the end. No damage coming through. That's the Overwatch stratagem for 0 CP. And the Hexmark Destroyer also has another one. It's Multi-Threat Eliminator. Each time an enemy unit targets a friendly Necrons unit within 3 inches of this model with ranged attacks, after the enemy unit has shot, this model can shoot as if it were your shooting phase. So if you shoot at my warriors or those, the Hexmark Destroyer will fire back at you.
I haven't shot them though.
I know, but I will shoot you when you do.
Oh, right.
Okay, so we're going to shooting phase now for the Ultramarines. Okay, well, my little plan's going out the window. Gilliman's going to shoot him. Because I'm a lone operative within 12. Oh, no, surely not. Go for it.
Will.
Surely.
Twos. Oh, yes. Glory. Give it to Winston. Come on, Winston.
Oh, he calls
Gold star member of the Army Group.
Winston Adkins, here it comes. 2s.
2s.
All of them.
Toughness.
Oh, no. Toughness 5.
Strength 6.
Raise to wind.
I just need to check the profile.
So, James is correcting it's 4 attacks. They'll hit anyway. So it's got 4 dice. 3s to win. All of them. Oh,
AP -2.
this is the birth of an aggressive James. Good for you, James. Do you know what? I know what's helped you. You've been painting aggressors. Let's put you in the shoot, charge, and fight mood. AP -2. 5s. Oh, no, dead.
6 damage.
Yeah, I got it. It's dead. All right. Chris Comiskey gone. Oh, I thought it was safe. He was too close and he was
He's
picked
not
out.
gone. He's gone from you, but he's with me today.
Blast. Okay, target destroyed. Good job, Gilliman. I'm going to pay a CP. Protocol of the Eternal Guardian. Back he comes.
What?
What? Sorry? Yes, one Necrons infantry character model from your army that was just destroyed. Set that model back up on the battlefield as close as possible to where it was destroyed and more than an inch away from enemy models, with half of its wounds remaining. Rounding up, I'm guessing, so I've got 3, so we'll put on 2. Like so. So, yeah, he's alive for a CP.
Oh, then you've got 3 wounds.
Chris Comiskey is back.
Oh, we did some damage. Can you only do it once, or is it whenever you spend the strength?
That's forever. No, it's once per model. Once per model per game. Each model can only be targeted with a stratagem once per battle. Yeah, so he's used it up. So if you gun him down again, he'll not come back. So a bit of trivia on this one. You benefit from your own buff, right? Your own aura. Mm-hmm. Right. So he is his own friendly self. Yes. So within 3, so he's going to shoot. I'm going to shoot back at Gilliman here. As if it were my shooting phase. See if we can wing him. They'll hit.
Toughness 9.
5s to wound. Oh, ding, ding, 2. 2 wounds to come through. AP -2 on Gilliman here. So take that, Primarch.
5.
Passed. And another one. There's 2 came through.
Oh, 2.
Wing him, wing him, wing him. Got him. Take a wound. That'll teach you.
Yeah, let's take it. 9 wounds remaining.
James won't like that one, and that will really annoy him.
Yeah, I'll kill him in a minute.
Right. Go. I hope these Necrons stand their ground. If the screen disappears, then the Comiskey Cowboy is going to be charged down by the Primarch. Or press on. More firepower to come. There's all sorts of strange shenanigans going on here in the central battle. There it is, lined up. Nice epic fight in the middle. We knew it was coming. I think Ultramarines have the initiative at this stage. Right, next. Firepower from these aggressors going across here. Within 12.
3d6 plus 3 shots.
Okay. Whoa.
10, 15.
Plus 9.
Plus 1 each.
Oh, 1 each. Right.
That's 18. 18 shots. These are also hitting, by the way.
Yeah. Nice. I think I've underestimated the Ultramarines here.
You have.
Oh. We'll see. It's all about wipeouts here.
It is. So I hate them.
So far, James has destroyed just the Triumph Praetorians, so we're not panic.
Revenge! Debuting for the first time.
Strength.
Strength is...
Yeah, it'll be 5s, James. We're toughness 6. There's no way your flamers are more powerful than that.
Strength is... Strength 4 here.
5s to win.
5s to wound.
We'll brush this flamer stuff aside. It's not going to be a problem.
AP minus nothing.
And how many?
You have 8 saves to make.
AP minus 0. So I can't improve it. So we're just going to go to 3 ups. And 2 do get through. So we'll take 2 wounds on that squad. Obviously put it on a model at the back. Okay.
Now the Dreadnought.
Dreadnought's going to unleash its firepower into the same squad. James looking to bring models down.
So it's 12 shots.
James dispatching the Dreadnought to shift round onto this flank to stem the Necron advance.
Hitting on 3s.
He may even send Captain Akran across as well to counter the Necrons.
That is a very good dice roll. But 1 has missed.
Okay.
Strength is 6.
4s to wound. 6s are good.
Devastating wounds.
I can see 2.
So you can see 2. And just 2.
Okay, and then how many extras?
That's 4 in total.
4s.
Onslaught Gatling cannon.
Yeah, 4s to wound. I've saved those 2 if they're AP0 coming through. Yeah, so those 2 have been saved, but the devastating wounds came through and took a model off, put a wound on another. Okay, so model slain.
Underslung Onslaught Gatling cannon.
Okay. Need 3s.
3s. It's good shooting again.
This is firepower from Sam Hermes here from this Dreadnought. So far it's been pretty good. Another devastating wound, well done. And another single wound coming through, which we'll try and save on a 3+, which we do just about. All right, so we've lost a model, 2 wounds on another. Not too bad. And there's still a bit more to come, isn't there? There's the Icarus rocket pod.
Yeah. D3 shots. 2.
Okay.
Anti-fly.
Not flying. 3s.
2 hits.
3s to wound.
3s to wound. 1 wound.
1 wound comes through, which we save.
Okay.
This is a Fragstorm grenade launcher, single shot, which misses.
No.
Okay, so that's firepower from across here finished. Right, so next is the repulsor. The array is in range now. That's going to go into the Necron warriors. And then the heavy guns, like before, are going to try and take out these. Now, they've got open moment on them, so James may well be able to do this quite efficiently.
Going to do spend a stratagem for 0 CP because of Gilliman to do storm of fire.
Okay.
Yep. Ignoring your cover.
Oh, right, gotcha. Same again, yep.
And a feather AP minus 1.
Yeah, the aura ability for that is range 12. Absolutely fantastic. It's the reach that Gilliman has with his command is superb.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do the Hunter Sleigh missile has been used, so I'm going to do the twin as cannon.
Okay, single shot twin linked.
Rerollable because
You in a bracket?
Yeah, I'm in a bracket.
Oh.
That's why I spent the CP earlier on to make it 6 wounds.
Sure.
So it would be affected.
So this is Henrik. Person
Twin linked.
firepower hit.
Yes.
Gets the hit. Oh. James calling upon his
Twin
patrons
linked.
at the right time. Yes, the wound comes through. Ignoring cover, AP
-4.
-4. Goes straight through.
B6.
I'm on, that's just dead. Because of the wounds that's already on that model. Ah! 1 model to bring down. 2 las cannon shots.
2 las talon shots.
Okay.
4s. Rerollable because of
Oath of Moment. Oh, Space Marines. 2 hits coming through.
3s to wound.
Big roll.
Strength 12. 1
One
wound.
makes it through. 1 makes it through. AP -4. Ignoring cover. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
So how many wounds do you have?
4 wounds remaining. 3+ to kill him. 3+ to wipe out.
Yeah.
Got him. 4 + 1, 5.
Destroyed.
Target destroyed. Out.
And that gives me victory points.
You can take that away. The golden coin has served its purpose. And I've lost some anti-tank here. Good shooting. Well done. Tanks done well, the repulsor. Right, defense array, which is a fistful of dice. Going into Necron Warriors and then 4s. Wow, he's got a good result.
4s to hit. And
It's not many have missed.
there's another thing he can do. I haven't chosen it because I've chosen the other one. Basically, if I kill the Oath of Moment unit, I can allocate that Oath of Moment onto another unit.
Cool. That's very good as well.
It's very good. Yeah.
There's a 3 in there, James.
Oh, there's a 3, yep. Take that back.
Okay. Forced wind. It's not bad.
Not bad at all. AP
-6.
-1 because of Firestorm.
How many?
6 wounds.
There's something. Yeah, there's a.
Ignoring cover.
Oh, right, fine. -1?
Yeah.
All of them. He laughs. Feel no pain. Nearly all of them. Okay, right. Warriors. Take out regular warriors here.
They count as OC3, by the way, because of the banner.
Oh, right. Very good
Because
unit
I'm in
for
the
smashing
centre
through the
of
middle.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right, so damage coming through against
And
the
he
warriors.
has a feel no pain of 4+ because he's in the centre of the battlefield.
For himself or the unit?
No, it's the model.
Okay. Hold it right there, Sonny Jim. 2s. 3s. 4 saves at -2.
On
The ones that shot me. No, it was the tank.
as the tank.
Oh. 1 wound.
1 wound. AP minus.
2.
Saved.
Blocked. Yeah, just checking the range. We're in range quite comfortably by about 1.5 inches. Okay, next unit to shoot.
Going to do the intercessors.
Front rank.
Front rank.
20 shots.
It's better, I think.
James is just going to fire a full volley here, not with the grenade launchers. So 20 shots, needing 3s.
Yep.
Who's leading that charge? It's Val and Field Marshal Robert again, front rank.
Yep.
He's heavily involved in the fighting here. Strong allies of the Space Marines are the Imperial Fists.
3s.
Imperial Fists, Ultramarines, Red Scorpions, different colour schemes, but cut from the same cloth. There's no doubt about that.
Very different lore.
Right. But you're friends of all of them, though, aren't you?
Of course, yeah.
Of course he is.
Yeah, Gogol's our friend. And
Good one, that's my
Captain
friend.
Biography is a good captain.
Oh.
Forced to wound.
What do you think about the name for my captain for the Imperial Fists?
Imperial Fists.
Captain Parmenion?
Oh, yes. Yeah, Alexander the Great
Yes.
style. You've got
It's about 10 wounds there. He's shooting
11 saves.
point blank range into the face of the Necrons. The aggression from the Space Marines.
I've got another bolt rifle because of the ancient.
Oh, yeah, the banner, yeah. Double 6 from him.
And that's another wound.
12 saves. -1, ignoring cover. No.
No, just
In which case, I've got 3 models in cover. We'll go on to those first. They're behind the barricade there. So we block 1. So I'm just going to roll more dice. And they're now dead. Now roll these others needing 5s. Alright, so we are looking at 9 dead. Ouch.
Yeah.
9 dead. I'm just putting 5 back because I feel no pain.
I can still see you the Hellblasters, and that's what I'm going to do.
Yep, no blasters are available. James is working on the wipeouts here. It's going well enough. That Feel No Pain's really helped that unit
I'm
out.
not going to supercharge.
Okay, boy, you fired at me. You're going to get the volley back from the sheriff. Looking for 2. Ouch. 3s. Who's stolen his bullets? Dear, okay.
Hell blasters are going to shoot into the warriors.
Now, how many you got left? 7.
7.
14 shots coming from those.
Before I forget, Chris Rhodes' mastercrafted bolt rifle.
Yeah, this is from the lieutenant.
Yep. 2 hits. 1 wound. AP -1. 2 damage.
2 damage. Ah, feel no pain. Yeah, it's not good enough.
Alright.
Who just shot at my units? Out of range, I reckon. Okay, so I can't shoot
That's
you
why I'm
back.
doing the hell blasters.
Okay.
Kill the screen. And then Gilliman will lop off his head. Well, Gilliman could do other targets.
James is trying to smash through the middle here, which will definitely cause trouble for the Necrons. This is
That
good
is the
going.
objective.
Yeah, no, you're going right straight down the middle. This was healthy enough. Points picked up, by the way, for the Space Marines comfortably on 2 objectives.
That's what those banners represent, because
fine.
the intercessors were on them.
Oh, sticky, yeah, brilliant. Okay, I gotcha, very good.
They're just basically...
Secure this objective. Yes, sir. We got this objective, sir.
Ugh, I can just imagine. I think you've self-destructed more models than I've killed. Yeah, you've done more damage to yourself than I've caused against you so far. Here with the Hellblasters being brought down. So there's actually 4 of them slain. She's looking at 12 shots.
12 attacks.
James is not supercharging, doesn't want to lose any more models, just wants to send in some supporting fire, but not at cost here. So 3s for hits coming through. There's a whole load of 1s and 2s.
1's lethal.
So yeah, so 1 lethal hit came through. James will try and wound the others on 3s, and they all do.
You get cover.
This time, yep.
Your AP minus actually is reduced. F -2.
So 3 dead. And 1 damage, because James didn't supercharge, and 1 saved. So 2 slain. So we'll go to those 2. Removed from play. We're still alive, we're still going, but James has hit that squad hard so far.
3s.
This is the other intercessor squad.
It's just those.
Those ones, yeah, the damaged ones.
1 wound.
Wind comes through, no problem. Failed. Got no pain.
Pain.
No, no one gone. Okay, James is doing this right. He's picking on the 1 squad. It's a fair bit to try and bring a Necron Warrior squad down entirely.
10 shots.
He's doing well. 10 shots for the other intercessors, the ones just crossing the barrier at the back there.
5
And
hits.
we're now looking at forced wound.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, so we'll go for cover. So 4 ups this time. Yep, block 1 and 5 up, feel no pain. Nope, so one of the ones in cover just over here. Okay. Oh, who shot me? Looking for 2s. Again, it's this quadruple 1. It's the Comiskey dice here. And 2 wounds do come through. AP -2.
1's AP -1.
For cover, yeah, model at the back.
So
And 1
one's
gets
taken
through,
down.
1 wound taken. Got it, you know, that's that squad. We'll fire at the other squad as well, actually. So here we go, another volley. That's better shooting, lock and load. 3s to wound, not too bad at all. 5 saves at -2. James can go to models at the back. So 5 saves of 4+.
How am I going to deal with that?
Kill him.
Yeah.
He's just firing his pistols as fast as he can. Cover, no, 2 models slain. Ouch, good shooting. Comiskey Cowboys.
I have to lose.
In the middle of a brawl here, a shootout.
Brother Nastro is gone.
He's just gunned down one of James's supporters here. Nastro taken out. All right, James has had enough of the Comiskey Cowboys. Going to use the Inceptors to try and get rid of him.
You're going to shoot back?
If I live, yeah. Oh dear.
6s are sustained hits 2.
Should I get 2 more of them for my army?
Don't be too
Cheesy.
ITC.
Wait, let's have a look here. Yeah, you could. Oof, I don't know. Okay, interesting.
These become hits.
Sustained hits of 2. Yep, that's fine. Toughness 5, strength 5. Force to wound. If we damage 2, I should be destroyed. Oh, 2 make it through. Ooh. Okay, with the barricade there, so I get cover. So we're actually looking at 3 up save. I'll call upon a paratrooper. I'd love to stay alive. Carl Roden, I'll call upon a bit of Tyranid Chitin at a time like this. And 6, and we'll go cock dice on that one. I think it's only fair. Failed! 2 damage. Yeah, still alive.
How many wounds has he got?
5.
5.
Yeah, 1 wound left. He's distracted James and pulled all that firepower away. Oh yeah, I'm going to shoot you back as well. 2s.
I've got armor of contempt though.
4s. 4 saves at -2.
Strength.
So no, it's no armor of contempt here, so it's straight 4-ups. Or is it 5s?
What's the AP minus?
-2.
Well, you killed one.
Oh, cowboy. What do you think of him?
Cheesy, should have died.
Well, he did die.
No, it's because of that stratagem.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, boy. He hates that model. Now. Driving James to despair. Oh, the gunslinging Necron. He keeps saying he'll kill him, but he doesn't. And then I shoot back and kill more of your stuff. Go. Anyone else want to shoot?
That's all the shooting, I think.
Whoa, shooting phase finished. Okay, look at the pile of bodies thanks to the cowboy, the sheriff. Okay. Yeah, I just get 2 more and then just have them in with like every warrior squad and just triple Overwatch and triple everything. Well, no, I don't. You can Overwatch. I think it's once per turn with that rule, but just multi-threat eliminator. Each time an enemy unit targets a friendly Necron unit within 3 inches of this model with ranged attacks, after the enemy unit has shot, this model can shoot as if it were shooting your face. So why can't you take 3?
Within 3 inches?
Yeah, so I have to be tight, which I've been... I'm right up buddies with the Necron warriors across here. I was also able to do it there when you shot at my Locust Heavy Destroyers. So I've been shooting this correct. But imagine if I had 3 of them there. Just triple return fire. That is scary stuff. Anyway, we'll go on to charges next for the Ultramarines. James is irritated here, agitated by the Necrons. I think he's glad that he's so close to them. We'll go on to charges next. All right, so charges taking place. A little bit of a surprise here. Gilliman swung through in this direction, didn't Overwatch, and he's gone into the Warriors. And then James thought about where he could hold the line, keep as many models on the objective as possible in the middle, but he hasn't. He's gone for the charge into the Necron Warriors instead. I've got 2 CP. I could interrupt play. I don't think it's worth it. I think James is pretty much free to fight. No problem at all.
Then first.
Yeah, intercessors. So it's going to be 30 attacks.
Yep.
You got them painted up, James. You may as well use them.
Glad I have got them painted up.
Going in, they look just... Ultramarines, they're just so royal and noble looking. And a full squad of 10 intercessors is impressive on the board. And with that banner, it's a great bodyguard. A great unit to have alongside Gilliman.
It is good.
Gilliman's given James like a fresh, like a punch, like a take the fight to the enemy approach here. So it's good to see Gilliman in the list. James's army isn't too small, to be fair. It's a pretty good size on the board.
More units, so just put that on.
Yeah, James has the new Sternguard veteran models painted up for the Ultramarines. They look utterly incredible. I think James is pushing for a squad of 10.
Well, 2 squads of 5.
Yeah.
At the moment, because I've got the...
You got the Leviathan set, and then you've got the box set as well, the standalone release. Models just look amazing, and for Ultramarines, it's about the best.
I will be painting like the box cover.
Beautiful. Okay.
Because I'm a big fan of the box art.
Lovely.
Because I like to keep it official.
Points wise, you can generally kind of swap them out for an intercessor squad. The points difference is not too big. So these attacks coming through: Paul David Gray, one of James's Patreons, 35 attacks, including the banner. It's a heap of dice. So 1s and 2s will miss. Okay, there's a 2 in the middle. That's it. Okay.
Happy?
Looks fine by me.
Okay.
Strength 4, toughness 4. So 4's to wound. I don't know if James will get the wipeout here. That's the idea. Oh boy, it's a lot of dice. I'm going to go Patronic for this to try and survive. Nate Miller is a Necron player. We'll go with him. It looks like about a dozen saves to make here. There's a dozen. That's my guess.
There's a dozen.
Ha! Estimation protocols active. 4 ups. And how many have I got left? 6. I need to go just above average here. Oh, give me strength. No.
Yes.
Oh, destruction. Dead.
You're on a pain.
Thanks, James. Cheers.
It's got a power sword, but never mind. Don't worry about it.
5 up.
He's using his fist like the others.
Come on. Yes. 5 slain. Which means we have 1 pesky model left. Whose squad is that? It's the Red Cross squad. Boy, have we been hit hard though. Ouch. Yeah, it's the Red Cross model here. I'll swap him out.
How many
like
will resurrect?
Well, my turn, it'll be D6. If there's a leader in the squad, it'll be D3 plus 3. So they'll come back with a vengeance here.
But you're locked.
We're locked in close combat. James can make a consolidation move if he wants to. Right, so consolidation move made with these. They've almost clear those Necron warriors away. I'm very limited as to where I can... Yeah, no, it's the unit. I can start reanimating back behind here, so that's all right. There's room to do it. Crucially kept a model alive. Crazy.
14 attacks.
Okay, 14 attacks and in 2s.
6s are devastating wounds of damage 2.
Okay.
That's 3 devastating wounds and a miss.
Right, so it's the Daniel Baker roll here. It's going well. 3 Daniel. Okay.
1 miss. Strength 8. 2s to kill.
I'll take from here, actually. I'm going to take from here. Take those away. No, we'll stay where we are.
Oh.
That's fine. No, we'll take from there. We'll take from the front. I'll put these models back. That's fine.
Take another... You got feel no pains, haven't you?
No, not this time. I don't have a Technomancer in the squad.
Reanimation?
Later.
So...
6?
That's, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Phew, boy, Gilliman. Okay, he's not wiped them out. That's just the marker for Gut B. I'll just put it onto here. Sort the model around. Okay, that's Gut B squad. Don't have the 5+ feel no pain protection coming through. Gilliman can now sit where he is, or he can push forwards. Yeah, tying them down in close combat. Gave you the option. James has decided to go in. It means I can stab you back. So we'll do a bit of fighting back here. So the little Gut B model will move in. And I'll push him with these others. And he'll go around there, around there, and the others will follow up like so. So Necron warriors, 8 of them.
1 attack each.
Oh, nothing to fear with these. We'll commit the whole unit to a friend. Maxfield Knuckles, I know he's on your side, but we'll use him for us here. 3s. And your toughness?
9.
Oh, nothing from them. But Ramses is number 1. So he's got the glaive. The Overlord's blade. 4 attacks, needing 2s. Okay. Strength 8.
Toughness 9.
5 to wound. Whoa! 2 6s, good for him. AP minus 3.
4 up in them.
Go ahead.
Past 1.
2 damage.
2 damage, so it's down to
7.
7 wounds.
Alright, any wounds against Gilliman is always welcome. 7 wounds. Can move that over here, I guess. Okay, it's 2 wounds caused. Well done, Ramses. Alright, so epic fight taking place. Ramses stabbing away at Gilliman with the protection of his bodyguard. So well done to him. James has some work to do before he can get through to Ramses, who has an enhancement, by the way, in the list. I didn't call it out at the start of the game, but it's called Semper Internal Weave, so he gets a 4+ feel no pain. If James gets as far as him, we'll have to see. Fighting back with the Necron Warriors, we'll do their attacks against the Intercessors. 1's a miss. And then we have the deadly Technomancer with his Staff of Light, 2 attacks. And he's got a hit. And he has not caused a win. That's the end of that. That's all of our close combat's done. Okay, so James has prevailed in close combat. He's done well here, half destroying the squad. Almost got that precious wipeout, but not quite enough against the Necron Warriors. So, combat's done. We'll calculate to see how many points have come through. We know 10 points have arrived here for the Space Marines. Good for them. And I think James has killed so many models, he stopped me from picking up points for that objective. So well done. Tactically, that Space Marine's doing rather well. So yeah, points coming through for the Space Marines. 10 points for primaries behind enemy lines of 1 unit is a total of 13 points in total. So Cleanse wasn't picked up. It can be done if James moves unit into range of a no man's land objective and then doesn't shoot, even though he's eligible to. You can pick up points for that. So you can hang on to that one if you want to. James will hold on to that one. It's quite doable. End of turn here. Necrons need to respond. We have lost a lot of stuff. We do have the ability to repair. So we need to repair, repulse, and reanimate. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Necrons. They've got to do something here. We've got Gilliman in amongst our ranks. Not good. We've got a lot of aggressors smashing their way through the middle, doing rather well. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Necrons coming up next. Max of Knuckles, 5 power. We'll come to this in just a second. 5 points picked up for primaries for controlling that one. That's it for the Necrons. The great advantage for James with his aggression is the board control. He's got multiple objectives under his control and even in control of this one across here. So just to cover our move here, James is doing some Overwatch. So restoring some models here. 5 models restored to the squad and backing off. They're still in really good shape. We've swung around this direction to go after Gilliman with these. We've swung these around to shoot him. So just ganging up is the best way to deal with him, just to gang up on Gilliman as much as we can. 7 wounds to try and get through. Necron Warriors, 5 models restored to them. Reanimation Prodigals restoring wounds onto him, but not enough to get that last model back. Backing out a close combat of these, still keeping some within range of the objective, but James has it on OC control by miles, because you're OC3 with that banner.
Yes.
Yeah. Remaining stationary of this lot across here. Once I backed off, then James waited for me to finish the move, and there he's doing Overwatch, which he's committed to a friend called Maxfield Knuckles. Here it comes, looking for 6s. And a grenade launcher, by the way, has already caused a wound. And he's shooting at the cowboy. James really has it in for this model. I was pulling away from you. You could have let me go.
Toughness?
5.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, -1.
-1.
Yeah, save both. I'm going to shoot you back. It's driving him mad. 2s. 3s. Yep, 4 saves -2. They're in cover, so 4 saves are 4+. Model slain, it's got to come from inside the pit. 5 power is actually precision, so I forced James to take off a grenade launcher as well, just to add more insult to James. Oh, he hates that model, he hates him. Oh dear, it's going up and up on the scale here to boiling point. Okay,
Did you do battle shock tests?
I did, pass them all. Okay, so
I'll do battle shock test over here actually.
Yeah, on your turn. All right. So what we'll do is go on to shooting phase next. And I'll fire the Comiskey Cowboy. So we'll fire it into the same units that we shot at already, and I might even have a little go at that banner. 2s, which probably should have been doing that all along actually. So those have hit. 3s to wound. Just the 1 wound comes through. You're okay. AP -2.
Who are you targeting?
The banner man. So he's got a save of a 5+.
Failed.
Wound taken.
Feel no pain of 4+ because in the centre.
Oh, he is. Very good. James, defy that. He'll be happy if he does. He gets a 4. Take that, cowboy. Oh boy. All right. So no damage taken. I guess the downside for the Necrons is we've pulled out of all these combats. We can't shoot with these warriors, which is a shame.
That's the plan.
It's disruption factor and it's working, but devastating wounds with these are going to go after Gilliman. So we've taken a risk. The idea is to gun him down, he gets back up, and then we charge him, but I don't know if we can pull this one off. We'll turn to a friend. We'll go to Dan C for this one. 66 shots. Chance to bring Gilliman himself down. 27 shots coming through. So we're off to a good start here. Very good start. 27 shots. Now, when I call this out, James will not like it, but you'll have to accept it. And that is, not only are they devastating wounds, but the particle beam is actually on 2s to hit, which is kind of strange, but we'll take it. 2s to hit, 2s to hit. I know, it's crazy. I can't pick all these up.
That's a glitch.
So it's a glitch with the rules. So we'll take away the 1s, which there's a heap of them. There's those, that one, those 2 over there, and that one.
2s to hit.
Yeah, 5s to wound, 6s are trouble. 7 6s, and it's lights out for Gilliman. Oh, 6, that's a drop dice, don't worry. Dan C, here we go. Yeah, okay, we've not done it. 3 go through, so Gilliman does take 3 wounds, he'll drop to 4. And then we're looking for 5s on the others. Another 6 saves of whatever your normal armour is.
2 up.
6 saves are 2+. So take her 3 wounds. She drops down to 4. Just don't roll 4 1s on 6 dice.
Take another wound.
Takes another 1, dropping down to 3. 3 wounds left. 3 wounds left. Okay. 3 wounds left on Gilliman. I think I have to do it. I'm going to go for a Canoptic Doomstalk here. We're going to fire across into him. This is my fist over chance to bring Gilliman down. James is checking his data sheets here to see if there's anything he can do. We'll power this up with the artist formerly known as Vij. D6 plus 1 shot. So we'll just wait for James to check if there's anything he can do. Armour of Contempt. Ugh, boy. It's a trap here. Gilliman's waded into a Necron phase.
Yeah, carry on.
2 plus 1's 3. 3's for hits. Duh, 1. 3's to wound. Right, 1 wound comes through. It's down to you now if you're invulnerable save. Are you infantry keyword?
No, monster.
Monster, right. She's not going to get the benefit of the terrain. You're going to get cover coming through though, so that's fine. You will get it. So I'm just checking what my AP minus is, and it is -3. -2, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. 4 plus invulnerable save. James will call upon a friend for this one.
CJ Velasco.
CJ Velasco to keep him alive. It's damage 3, James, so you have to pass.
Saved.
Yeah! Piddly gun. 2 hits.
6s.
1 save.
8
2 up.
minus.
Nothing scary. Easy peasy.
Saved.
Okay, right. Gilliman's still alive.
2s.
I know. Gilliman's a fantastic distraction, but I can't leave him where he is. Nope. So I have to shoot him. Oh, I'm being drawn into distracting firepower here. Ben Short, firepower coming across. The piddly gun, the main gun. So we'll commit this to another friend. We'll call upon Chris Comiskey for this one. D6 number of attacks. Looking for something extreme here. Average, right. 4 shots, needing 3s. All right, I'll take that. Yes, we're sensing something good here. 3s to wound. Come on, reroll the monkeys out of this one. 3 up. Failed. It's down to 1 invulnerable save again. James will call upon another friend for this save.
Chris Comiskey.
The Chris Comiskey dice. Touched it. That was a mistake. Watch this.
4 up invuln.
You should never have picked up that dice.
3. Damage.
3. He's doomed. He's got the Comiskey dice. It's not going to happen. Come on, reroll will be a waste.
I can't command reroll.
Oh.
But
0
I can do a
C.
stratagem on myself.
All right, so you reckon James can use the command reroll stratagem? It hasn't been used at all.
Yeah, may as well. Because with Arbor of Fate, it's a 3+, and I can't do a command reroll for that. So I may as well use the invuln now.
This is the roll of the game.
Yes! He's alive! On a 5! Thank you, Chris.
Oh, no kind of shooting available.
That's that's his rule Supreme Strategist. It's once per turn, and it's your turn now.
Fine.
He gets that.
So I'm going to play a CP. We're going to play Protocol of the Conquering Tyrant. I'm going to put it onto the Immortal Squad. Firing their Gauze Blasters. It's going to help the Royal Warden as well. So we're looking at... I'll go the Warden first, actually, because of his damage 2. Rapid fire. So looking at 3s with him. So those hits come through. They're coming in at strength 5. This is Raycross firepower here. 3s to wound. Rerollable. Yep, so these come through. These are AP -1. James has cover, so he's going to be on 3s.
No.
Yep.
Passed.
Ah. Immortals. Hitting on 2s. Take away the 1s. Not plagued by 1s in this game. Look at all those. Oh man, no, crazy. Half of them. Look at that. 3s to wind. Good recovery, and the stratagem to help us out, which it has. Okay, so we've got 12 saves at AP -1. Cover once again. So 12 saves of 3+. It's low impact here. Space Marines are standing up firm here against the Necrons. 12 saves. 1s and 2s are bad. I can see 1, 2 models slain. James will remove those from play. So that's it. Okay, 2 models slain. James will take that damage. There is one little bit of shooting left, actually. It's the Nate Miller Scorpic Lord. He has his own firepower. Nothing too scary, but we'll fire it anyway. 2 shots. Rapid fire. 4 shots. Looking for 2s. Alright, it's got himself his hits. 5s to wound. Gilliman. He's picked up 2 wounds. If -1, James is in cover. So 2 saves of 2+. Yeah, James is back up to 2+. Is fine. Don't worry, 1's passed. Alright. Okay, so shooting phase is finished. My other units fell back, so I can't do much here. This is this aggression's really paying off for the Ultramarines. I am taken aback, I have to say. We'll go on to charges next. We're going to waste a lot of effort going into Gilliman here, but what can we do? We'll have to try and bring him down with the fear that he will just rise up again. Necrons reanimate, but so too can Gilliman. Alright, so charges taking place. We all knew this one was coming. But also this one. The Immortals have burst out from behind cover, led by the Warden, trying to flood across in this direction. Necrons desperately trying to fight for this objective. James is set to, even if I get this one, you're set to pick up 15 points for priorities, purely because of your aggression here in this game.
OC3 because of him.
Because of the banner, yeah, I get you on that one. That's proving to be very, very useful indeed. I always sidestep the banner thinking it was a bit of a waste of time, but in this particular game...
I thought I'd try him out. It actually proves...
He's proved useful.
Because you said, why are you putting them in the repulsor rather than the aggressors?
No. Intercessors are despised though. People don't use them, but they're cheaper. You get a nice lot of bodies. They're brilliant for OC control. They can advance and shoot. They can sit still and shoot accurately.
Really good.
They get 3 attacks each. You can equip the sergeant quite well, and you can, of course, bury characters inside them. So I still rate intercessors, and they're proving to be very, very effective in this game so far. Oh boy, right. So we'll go on to close combats here. Surely we must go across here first. Okay, we're going to go for this fight across here. We're definitely going to commit this to as a number of friends. Blood Angels Ryan for this one, just for impact. We've used up a plasma sight, so all of our attacks will become devastating wounds. We'll go to the Scorpic Lord, a despised model again, a character that's not used very often, but I'm using him here. I'm going to get 4 attacks with the Hyperphase Harvester. 1 swoop with that and you're dead. It's damage 3. So looking at 2s. 1 miss. 3 come through. Whoa! Strength 10.
Toughness 9.
Oh, hang on a second. Each time this model makes a charge move, select one enemy unit within engagement range of this model, roll d6. On a 2 to 5, you take d3 mortal wounds. I'm going to shoulder barge Gilliman to the ground like a bully. Yes. 5+ is dead just by pushing him over. No, take a mortal wound. Okay, dropping down to 2. Anyway, Hyperphase Harvester. 3 hits came through. 3's to wound. 1 comes through, not devastating. So normal invulnerable save on this one. It's AP -3.
Ultramarines dice. And I call upon Marshall Cummings.
Last Patreon for James. Okay.
No.
No. Anything you can do?
Damage.
Damage 3.
And there's nothing I can do.
Right, Gilliman's down. Gilliman is down. So we'll leave him where he stands. There's no point going through the rest of the attacks. And James can try and get him back up on a 3+. Yeah, I'm actually going to spend a CP. Protocol of the Hungry Void. I'm going to give myself +1 strength with a bit of AP -1 because I've got a character leading the unit. That's with the Immortals, would you believe? 20 attacks.
How many models have you got? How many attacks have you got each?
Well, they're 2 each, you see. So I've got 20. I believe. They're 2 attacks each. Yeah, close combat, strength 4. So we go to strength 5. This really is worth it. I'm rerolling. Ha! What on earth is this? Each time on this unit makes an attack, reroll wound rolls of 1. If the target of that attack is within range of an objective marker, reroll the wound rolls. Take it. And then we'll go for a friend. Marcus Anthony. Looking for 3s in close combat.
Yeah.
Looking for 2s because we're led by a character. Okay. We're looking for 3s to wound.
Rerolling 1.
Rerolling all wounds because you're in
wounds,
range. Because you're in range of an objective marker. So 3s to wound. Rerollable. 5, 10, 14 saves at AP -1, so 14 saves of 4+. This could tip things in our favour here, depending on James's roll. Do you want to borrow a Patreon? There's a couple jumping up and down. I'll pick a nice friendly Space Marine one. Michael Fry is a die-hard Space Marine player, if ever there was one. Fight for the objective. 1s, 2s and 3s are bad news. And James has rolled some. 3 models slain and a wound on another.
Yep.
Okay, James will pick wisely here. So, not quite finished yet. Got the Warden with his attacks. Nothing to worry about, James. Whoa, 4 attacks. Cool. Okay, so 4 attacks of him. Needing 2s. Needing strength 6, actually, now, with a bonus. 3s to wound. All of them. AP -1. 4 more saves of 4+. And it's enough to pick off that model with a wound, which is this model across here. James is... James is getting annoyed by the Necrons. That's the fight that's taking place. Desperate battle here for this objective. The Warden's now parked himself on it. Consolidation move has been made. There's the Sergeant fighting away. James says he has a power sword, so he'll use him.
Freeze.
Good battle, this one. Good grind between these two armies. Classic battle.
Toughness.
Yeah, well. Toughness 5.
Strength 5.
4s.
1 wound.
Yep.
AP -2.
-2. 5 up save. Blocked. Necron Immortals.
3 up armour.
They do, yes.
2, so 5 plus 6.
They're made of sturdier stuff here. The old
We're
Immortals.
going to the Immortals.
Okay. 3s for hits, James needs. Then it will be 5s for wounds, though, with our toughness 5. A good unit for pushing into an objective. Just 2 come through, which we will roll 3 up for, which we pass on a 6 and a 5. 0 damage in return. Immortals proving immortal enough. Yeah, James doesn't like the Necron stratagems. They're tipping things in his favour, or in our favour here. They've proved useful enough in this game. Just resist trying to use things like command rerolls and save them for the stratagems, because they're all pretty good. They all seem to be useful enough. Okay, so...
You can only do 1 command reroll per turn, is it now? Or?
Per phase.
Is it per phase?
Yeah. James can not attack back here. So we're rolling to see if Gilliman can return to the battlefield. James's Patreons are all gone.
Any Imperials?
Yeah, there's Sam Hermes, James. He's Black Templars and Cadians.
Do it.
3+.
3+.
Game changer.
So, tactical symbol is good. Devastator symbol is good. Elite symbol is good. Ultra symbol is good. Apothecary symbol is not good. And assault symbol is not good.
Okay, we're all clear. I feel sorry for you, James. This is a big roll. This could swing the game around. Oh, it's a 2. Gilliman's gone. He has been overwhelmed by the Necrons. Oh, curses is removed.
If it had been a reroll, I would have passed.
No, Gilliman's gone. Fantastic model. Great to see him in games. It doesn't feel like he's really, really good, but doesn't feel he overwhelms and spoils the game. He's just a really good unit, but it's not like it's, Gilliman's here, there's no point playing. It's just like, yeah, he's good. But it doesn't disrupt the game too much, doesn't make it unfair. So fair enough. But Gilliman's down. Look at them all swinging their blades around, doing some kind of ritual around. Ugh.
You'll be teleported out.
Oh, would he? You're right, be teleported away. All right, so Necrons, they have been oppressed here by the Space Marines. There's no doubt about that. They've rallied themselves across here. A bit of aggression from the Necrons has now paid off for them. Aggression is the key in this battle. We'll go on to the end of the turn here, calculate points, see what the Necrons have achieved. They can't hang around here, though. They've got to repulse the Space Marines and then push out to try and reclaim these objectives that James has so expertly captured. There's a string of them. here, but they're not as well defended as they were previously. We'll check out points here, see what the Necrons have picked up. All right, so points have come in for the Necrons here. The two secondaries for us was no prisoners, which we kept. The other one that we drew was bring it down. So well worth bringing Gilliman down. Didn't think we'd do it, but we did. 4 points, I reckon. Get 2 points basic. It's 10 wound models to get an extra one, and because it's tactical missions, get another. So 4 points total for that. And no prisoners was 2 points for that one coming through. So giving us a total of 11. James on 13. Space Marines in the lead. Tactically, they're about to rake in 15 points of primaries, which is healthy enough. Plus the secondaries. We'll go on to turn 3 for the Space Marines coming up next. Right, James has made a desperate escape test here on his turn 3, pulling out a close combat. Lost a model. It's a battle shock test as well, which has been failed. We'll check for the banner.
Red.
So they're battle shocked. And I'm going to shoot them anyway. So I'm going to overwatch for 0 CP. Lean 2s. 3s. Yeah, 3 saves at AP -2.
What?
The cowboy. He overwatched you for 0 CP.
Oh, you overwatched, sorry. How many saves?
3 saves. Of 5+.
Saved 1.
Model slain. Just picked up another one.
No. Yeah.
So model slain. One in the middle. Oh, it's one of your friends.
Oh, show you straight.
Yeah, picked off by the cowboy, that elusive cowboy. Where is he? Oh, he's here. Poking his guns around the corner. All right, so model slain, that's that been resolved. Also restored back up to full strength here. Got resurrection orb, which I can use reanimation protocols in the opponent's command phase. So 5 models restored back up to 20 with these. Ramses very much safe and well in amongst his parent unit. Okay, add, and then there's still some more movement to come here from James. All right, so movement's complete here for the Ultramarines. They've done all of their move. Dreadnought has pushed through. James is going to continue this policy of aggression against the Necrons. Aggressors pushing forwards as well. Tanks move round, picked up Akaran squad. Also, James is able to leave these objectives because they're sticky, thanks to the intercessors doing their work, planting their flags and all of these. 15 points picked up for primaries. We saw these backing off. Desperate escapes, a model lost. Another one gunned down on Overwatch, thanks to the Comiskey Cowboy just around here. Then Interceptors jumping on top of the building, and the other Interceptor squad has just arrived from reserves. James rolled a 3+. They have arrived on the board. Intercessor squad climbing on top to pour down firepower in this direction. And the Hell Blasters are remaining stationary. Because they have the heavy keyword, they're going to unleash a volley, which will be just as effective at long range against targets they can see. Probably the Immortals. That's movement done. It could be a case now for the Ultramarines to capitalise on their gains and hold the Necrons back. But it may be aggression that James uses to keep them at bay. We'll see. We'll go on shooting phase next. 12 shots to the Hellblasters. Storm of Fire being used, ignoring cover, extra AP -1. It's going to slay Immortals here, no problem. I'm toughness 5. She may as well just drop to the... Yeah, well, do you want to supercharge with these or not?
Yeah.
Okay,
supercharge. Oh, you only got 1 wound?
They're only 1 wound models, yeah. But it might affect you.
AP minus, though.
You want them AP minus, yeah.
To ignore your cover and just blow them away.
Go ahead.
I could do the commander. Lieutenant.
Yeah, Lieutenant first.
In on 2s. That's 2 lethal hits.
Oh, because he is his own self, yeah. Past, whole facing.
That's AP -2.
Oh, is it really? Covers -1.
Ignored.
Got me.
Because of
you got it.
Storm of Fire.
It's fine. Okay, 1 Immortal slain, well done. Hellblasters now 12 shots. James is going for Marcus Symphony here with this firepower.
Marcus Symphony. 6 is for lethal hits.
Sorry, no, this is Nicholas Lucas firepower. Apologies.
6 is for lethal hits. 2 lethal hits, kills 2. Because of AP -1, ignoring cover.
So what's your total then? AP minus?
AP -4, because I supercharged.
Oh, yeah.
And
ignoring cover,
Storm of Fire as well, and ignoring cover.
Ouch.
Re-rolling those 1s and 2s because of Oath of Moment.
Yeah, James just put the coin onto them. He's going for the wipeout.
Yep, that's the aim. I'll do the gets hot in a minute. So these are hits. Strength is 8.
Toughness 5, 3s to wound. And he's killed another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll keep those alive. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 left.
Now for the gets hot.
Gets hot, yep.
So I've got 6 rolls. So that's 2. On 3 pluses they get to shoot.
Ah, this is where the wipeout could come.
1.
One of them does 2 shots. It's not quite enough. I've got 3 models left, plus the character.
2 lethal hits.
2 lethals. Oh, 2 more dead. Whoa, James, good shooting.
But sacrificial.
Sacrificial, yeah. Hellblasters have pummeled the Necrons in this game, delivering deadly firepower. So I was going to spend my CP and take Protocol of the Undying Legions. I'm going to immediately restore D3+1 models to that unit. So 2 models return, just to try and keep them alive for as long as we can. So 2 models come back with that annoying stratagem.
That's good, because that puts me in range with the auto bolters now.
Okay. James is still determined to go for the wipeout.
Yeah.
Aha.
Your Comiskey Cowboy is no longer going to do his...
Is that out of range? Yeah.
Out of range.
James has wised up
this
here.
unit first.
James has finally got wise to the cowboy and just deploys outside of range of him. Okay, go for it. 6s are amazing.
6s are sustained hits too. So those are
just
all
add all the misses back in. Yep. Okay. Forced wind.
Strength 5.
This is firepower coming from Chris Heim here, another Imperial player. Ooh, okay. 3. -1, +1, 3 ups. And we block them all. Immortals surviving here, clinging on. 3 models left plus the character. So the repulsor next. It's Maxwell Knuckles in command here. So main heavy guns are going to go into these, into the Scorpec destroyers, and then the small arms firepower into the Immortals. Okay.
So 18 shots.
These have a built-in -1 to the hit rolls against them because of Hypermaterial Ablator, but James is already on -1 to hit rolls anyway because of his damage, that kind of cancels that out. Well, no CP here.
So I'm doing the small arms first against the Immortals.
Okay.
Rerolling failed hit rolls.
Oh, it's good shooting. Oh, because of Oath of Moment. Oh, no. Oh, he's got this in the bag. He's going to wipe us.
Sure have.
Oh, it's good
That's
shooting.
16 hits.
All of a sudden.
Strength
This tank's proved very useful.
4.
Number of units showing great promise here for James. It'll encourage him to keep painting more Primaris. Strength 5.
4.
Oh, 5's to win then. It's going to help us a little
5
bit.
wounds.
5 wounds. 3 ups. Stay alive, Michael German. Yes, 1 dead.
Reanimation.
Nothing, that's it. Model
You don't
fine.
get reanimation.
Nothing at all. No, nothing. No feel no pains. No, that's the other unit. That's those across there. 2 models left plus the character.
They are doing their special objective to secure victory points. They deploy teleport homer.
Ah, yeah, in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah, that's James' secondary. That's fine. They are eligible to shoot because you are in tactical doctrine. Okay. Just checking the wording of the desperate escape test. It is a form of a fallback move. So James is still eligible to shoot, I reckon. So that's all fine.
Down there.
This is from upstairs.
Yes.
Ah.
I get a further AP minus because I'm up.
6 shots. Yeah, so 6 dice, needing 3s. 6s would be amazing. Yeah, those 2 misses will count with the 6. Fine. 5 forced wind.
Yeah.
Going after these immortals again.
2. AP minus
2.
2 because I am above you.
Cover, -1. 4 ups. Saved 1. Boy, oh boy, there's 1 model left.
Now you get to shoot.
Oh yeah, the cowboy.
Troll.
Oh, hit. Forced to wind. Just the 1 way, nothing too scary coming through.
+1 cover.
+1 for cover, so 4 up.
No, take away.
Winged him. Okay, caused to wind. Pistol firing upstairs. Nice.
And now the intercessors are going to finish off.
The immortals. Here we go. 10 shots. So James isn't high enough for the plunging fire roll with the extra AP -1. So 10 shots, need 3s.
3s. Rerolling failed hit rolls.
That oath moment belongs on there. That's that unit.
With oath of moment.
Helps. It's 5s to wound though. 5s to wound. Oh, there's 2.
2 AP -1.
4 up on the first one. Got the wipeout, James. I've got no command reroll. You've got him.
Yes.
Oh boy.
You get to shoot him though.
Oh yeah. We'll fire back with the Comiskey Cowboy once again. 2s. 3s. Yeah, 4 saves. -2, -1. 4 saves of 4+. Looks like we're going to pick off another Marine. Cowboy strikes again. No, 1 wound caused.
Hate that thing.
Flamestorm gauntlets across here.
So that's 8, 11 plus 3 is 14.
Okay. 14 hits. Wounding on 5s. And there's a good few.
That's 7 saves.
3 ups. 2 wounds caused. We restored all the wounds previously. So that's their firepower done. Okay.
The Redemptor.
Redemptor next. The only target really that he has is the Scorpack Destroyers. The rest are sheltered behind the obscuring terrain. 3s for hits.
6 is a devastating wound.
Right, 6s are good. 4s to wound. There's
1,
2
2
6s.
6s and 2 5s.
So it's come through. 2 saves of 3+. Failed 1. He was already on 2, so I'm actually going to take 2 and put it onto him. Good.
Underslung Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Not bad for chewing away wounds against whatever target. Just
I thought I'd try it out. Something different.
Oh, it looks fantastic. It's quite rare that we see it. It's usually the macro plasma incinerator. It's generally, I like it. It's a decent enough weapon. 6s are good.
6 are devastating. Strength 5.
Toughness 6, 5s to wound.
Wounds.
Nothing coming through.
Icarus. 2 shots. 3s. 1 hit. Strength 7. Wounded. AP -1.
Back up for cover, so we're okay. Frankstorm grenade launcher.
D6. So 1 again.
4s. Missed.
Missed.
Okay, so we're now looking for charges. I think all shooting is finished.
The las talons, aren't they?
Oh yes, yeah, the last talons. I forgot about those. They were declared into here. Yep. So we're looking at a las.
It's a friendly game. Leave it in the comments below.
So we're looking at a las talon shot, 2 shots. Needed 4s.
4s.
Double 6. Oh, who's driving that thing?
3s.
Cars again.
Double 6. -3.
-3, yeah.
Cover. Yes.
Yes.
-2. 5 ups. No, 2 4s.
D6 plus 1 damage each.
That'll slay him.
Yeah, kills 1.
And then a 2+ to kill another.
4.
Ah, we're losing stuff like crazy.
Twin las cannon.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Twin las cannon shot. Last shot here for the Ultramarines. Good shooting. They're hammering the Necrons here. And
that's a wound.
the wound comes through. Try and do another save. No.
D6 plus 1 damage.
Go for it.
That's a 4.
Oh, my squad's been shot to pieces all of a sudden. All right, and now charging to finish them off. So roll up for him.
I need glory.
Here it comes. So here comes the charge. We'll check it. If it's an 8 or more, we'll have a look.
10.
10. Oh, then he goes.
Kill your character.
Okay, and then he's going to charge in as well, I think.
May as well.
Here they go. About a 7, 6 or 7. We'll check. 8. In they go as well. Wow.
Aggressors!
All right, so those are the only charges taking place. We'll resolve these combats here against the odds. I need to try and survive, but I don't know about this. So I would probably say Dreadnought first, because the damage from that fist will chop the last of the destroyers.
Yep.
Oh, and that'll wipe them as well. Ah, this is good from the Ultramarines. Aggression really paying off.
3s. Oh,
The last
the
Patreon.
last Patreon.
Longbow BB. Here it
Longbow
comes.
BB. 3s. Oh, mystery.
Longbow's good for all of your airsoft suppliers. You can check out his store in the video description below. Link for that.
Strength is 12.
2s.
2 wounds. 8 and -2.
-2. 5 ups we need. Ah,
3
dead.
damage.
Oh no, that's him gone. And 3 damage caused on the Scorpec Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You half crushed him. Finished. Now down to the aggressors to try and destroy him.
Ooh.
If you don't, I'll swing back quite hard. He's a toughness 70, 6-wound model.
3 attacks each. Wow.
I do have an invuln save of 4+.
Aggressors, I've got 3 attacks each. So these are twin power fists. They're actually twin links. I get to reroll the wounds.
Okay.
Really?
Here it comes.
Hitting on 3 pluses now.
Yeah, they changed it, yeah. Okay, some have failed.
Strength is
It's going to
8.
be 3s. It's going to be 3s.
Rerolling because it's twin linked.
Oh, yes, of course.
Rerolling those fails.
2 come through. 4 come through, thanks to
-2.
twin links. -2, -2. We start on a 3 up, so we'll go to our 4+ invulnerable save. Oh, he's
8
gone.
damage.
He's dead. Oh, no, we were caught out there. Gilliman's sacrifice perhaps was worth it after all. That's the Nate Miller squad gone, along with Ben Harris, Autark, Midnight Miniatures Autark, and Vagabond leading the Scorpec Destroyer squad as well. So a hammer blow there, delivered by the Ultramarines in style as well. Good charges from them. Excellent work. Okay, and that's it. There's no other combats going on, nothing to reply with here for the Necrons. Our force has been hit hard in this game. We're not down and out of the fight by no means, but James's aggression is keeping us back and keeping those points flowing in. So good tactical play from the Ultramarines. So points going through. 15 points for primaries, that's it. James is dumping the other 2 stratagems. It marks these up for morale there because they failed Battle Shock and they couldn't do any of the secondaries. So we'll let James shoot them through against the Warden, but cause no damage against him. So just points coming through for primaries for James this turn. But it does take him up to 28 points. He got 15 maxed out on primaries thanks to the string of objectives being captured across here. No, James didn't shoot because he didn't want to provoke the cowboy. And James did shoot these because he's further away than 3. You have to be in the 3, so the Warden...
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're right. So you could shoot to the Warden, that's fine, without danger of provoking the cowboy. So James has dumped both secondaries, so no further points coming through. So 28 points to 11. Necrons are behind. We've got this turn to catch up. We will get 10. Maybe. We'll check range on this. This is because we lost a lot of models. We'll get 5 for sure. We may get 10. We're going to turn 3 here for the Necrons. Now they've got to stop this second line of attack coming through. Not only those, but there's Captain Akran inside that transport.
And you lost your Scorpec Destroyers.
I know, I've lost a lot of punch here. This is not so good for the Necrons. We need to recover this and go meet aggression with aggression. We're going to turn 3 for the Necrons. Coming up next. Right, so movement phase here for the Necrons. Secondaries drawn for them. Capture enemy outpost. We're up for that. 8 points we can drag in for that one. Engaging all fronts is tricky. We can't get over into these table quarters. So, as we resurrected more models here, another 5 being added back to this Necron squad here. It was down to 1 model at one point in the game. Overwatch where? You know, flame people. Oh, right, okay. James can use the CP for Overwatch. That's fine. Warden's moved. We've pushed through, sneaking through in this direction. Cowboys set up, straggling between multiple units. Team Blades have lined themselves up for shooting as well. Just going to have to try and meet this aggression with what we've got left across here. But James is about to unleash a whole heap of firepower. James is just overwatching here. 15 hits have come through from these torrent weapons. It's the closest eligible target, so it's an extra AP -1. They're ignoring cover, so we're about to lose some models. Yeah, very interesting.
3 of them.
James down to 0 CP.
So these are wounding?
On 4s.
On 4s.
Okay, some have come through. Looks about 5 though, it's not too bad.
Take a most one.
5 ups. Block 1, we lose 4. Interesting result. 2, 3, we'll lose Gore's flayers, I'd rather. Because we're close enough. Okay, so 4 models slain. So that's James's Overwatch done. We'll press ahead with firepower here for the Necrons. That's right, firepower from the Necrons. Everything's been...
What a legend. Feel no pain, hold the banner.
Passing multiple 4+ with no pains, staying alive. His bodyguard finally removed
One
from
wound
play.
remaining.
So Valheim Field Marshal Robert, that's where he fell, just there, nobly. With the Necrons just walking past, gunning him down. It's pretty merciless from them. But the banner does remain being held. He was told to hold the banner for the whole game. That's Andrew Swan, Phoenix Lord. So obeying orders right to the bitter end.
He's battle shocked.
And he's battle shocked as well. His morale shattered. It's like that scene of the Crimson Fists, all the bodies are laying around and they're holding the banner in the middle. That original artwork. Very, very cool. Then across the Necron Warriors firing through, sort of split targets and fired with these, dropping down to 9 wounds on the Dreadnought but still alive, 2 wounds on the Aggressors but not destroying models. So Necron's limited with their impact here, not hitting or doing any damage to the tank at all. Did fire this one upstairs and it destroyed the Inceptors. So that's movement done, well that's shooting phase finished. It's kind of limited here. We've lost out on a number of units that can strike well in close combat and shooting, and so it's the lesser hitting stuff now, which is just sort of grinding away against this Ultramarines force. We're going to charges next for the Necrons on their third turn. Right, so charges have taken place. They've actually gone on to resolve close combats as well. It's quite straightforward. So Necron Warriors, sneaky monkeys that they are, charged forwards, going into the tank, and then some piling moves push them further forwards. They've then snatched this objective and this one across here, taking them away from the Ultramarines. So that Necron Warrior squad that was on, I think, 1 man left, wasn't he? And then they've recovered themselves back. So no damage on the tank. We lost a model in return through the tank driving over one of them. So one of them destroyed. But no other charges taking place. Just holding here, a standoff between these two at this point. Points coming in for the Necrons pretty good. Storm hostile objective was worth 8 victory points for us. So that worked out really well. We've dumped the other card. So 18 points coming through. That puts us on 29 points to 28. Necrons now snatched the lead. They've caught up with the Ultramarines. And so this game is now on an even footing. So this could be a very tight game indeed. The charge taking place, by the way, also took down the banner. Andrew Swan planting that flag and not moving, and finally overwhelmed by the Necron units. It actually was... who took him down? It was the Technomancer with his Staff of Light delivered the final blow against him. End of turn. We're going to turn 4 now for the Ultramarines as they battle desperately against the Necrons. Victory is not assured for either side. Hangs in the balance at this stage. So James plays over a moment. This is turn 4. Cards drawn. There's 2 decent cards here. Defend strongholds, so that's maintain position on the home objective, which James has and looks comfortable on for now. James has just got Battle Shock on the Hellblasters. No, you... Oh, yeah, you do, because it's a 11-man. Yeah, you do have to attack. Okay, and then extend battle lines as the other. So that's again hold the home objective and then snatch any no man's land objective. So James is going to do that anyway. He must try and retake these objectives. Bear in mind, there's aggressors here. There's aggressors and a captain inside the vehicle as well. So all is not lost. James has options to call upon. Right, so movement phase is complete. Outside of the tank comes the aggressors, the squad of 3. There was another squad of 3, down to a squad of 2 that have moved through as well. The Flamer had option that they were overwatched, and a wound did come through, picking off one of those models that already had 2 wounds. That was this Bane here, the Comiskey Cowboy, taking out another model from James's list. James's command phase, I resurrected 5 more models back up to full strength now, this Necron Warrior squad, because of the resurrection orb on Ramses here, busily resurrecting fallen Necron Warriors. That's movement done. Hellblasters fouled their Battle Shock and remained stationary for accuracy. Then the Inceptors jumping down across here. I then overwatched them from here. Got a wound coming through, and James passed to save just about, so no further damage coming through. But overwatching on 5+s took the opportunity, but failed to make an impact. That's movement done. We're going to shooting phase next.
Out of we wouldn't do any damage, didn't they?
Oh yeah. So he's been slain here. Shooting phase has been resolved at last. Finally managed to bring him down. Was it the Hellblasters? I think it's about 5 wounds from Hellblaster. We passed all of them on him.
Passed all of them. You rolled 3 5s and a 6.
It took so much effort to finally destroy this thing.
Oh, I've got to do...
Finally, the Comiskey Cowboy has been removed from play. Then, over moment from here. James is just rolling his hazardous.
That's fine.
Then overmounting across here, firepower from these, the defense array all coming through, and the Dreadnought all chipping in to wipe out the Necron Warriors. I did play a CP Stratagem and I regenerated 4 of them back on, but it wasn't enough. Firepower from these intercessors as well coming through, all helping to reduce them down to 0, so they're gone. And a single wound came through against the Cryptek as well. So James has wiped that large unit of Necron Warriors. They're finally gone. We've seen the Comiskey Cowboy brought down. And then now we're poised for charges. But don't think James can get through the wall with the Dreadnought. Correct us if we're wrong on that one. We'll double check. And then across here, aggressors are poised to charge. Looks like they can go for multiple characters to wipe them out and reclaim all 3 of these objectives. Alright, so charges taking place. The Dreadnought did go, and I have Necron Warriors this side of the walls. James went in against those, destroyed 4 of the Necron Warriors. We did no damage in return. Ramsey's glaive just not strong enough to break through that armour. James's toughness and armour save proving very effective indeed. Then resolve the combats across here. Charges going ahead, wiping out the characters with ease, just brushing them aside here without their bodyguards. They were easily overwhelmed. James has taken back all 3 of these objectives. The game swings in his favour. Ultramarines looking tough on the board. And these brand new painted up aggressors leading the charge. Good for you, James. Captain Akran now as a decent bodyguard and help as he pushes forwards. So well done. Using aggressors differently, really, because you've sent intercessors in first to lead the way, and aggressors as a second wave to mop up. Interesting. Okay, there is a method. James's madness. We'll calculate points here at the end of James's turn 4, but it's been a good turn for the Ultramarines. James could be looking at a potential victory coming through. So 5 points for holding a home objective and then capturing another one. Another 3 points holding on to the home objective. 5 points for primaries. 13 points. James goes back into the lead. 41 points to 29. So we do trail behind. We're poised to pick up 5. We'll see what kind of secondaries we can draw. This game may well be a very close battle indeed. It may well hang on. Well, it's going to hang on 2 things. First is the secondaries being drawn. The other is the capture and recapture of these central objectives. We did say that at the start of the battle. This line across here has proved crucial. And Necrons have been driven off that line. And we're bogged down in close combat to try and capture it back. So Necrons, I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll keep going. We'll go on to their turn 4 coming up next. Right, so move for the Necrons, cards being drawn. Investigate signals, which is useless for us. Secure no man's land. Grab 2 objectives in no man's land. So we're going to try and go for that one. It's all about grabbing these points here. So disengage from close combat, starting to filter through the ruin. With the Necron Warriors, they've made it to there. We've got in range, possibly with both. Tomb Blades have moved up to support. And to get in range of that objective, we've moved the Canoptic Doomstalker in range, kept the other one stationary on the home objective, picked up 5 points. For primaries, we're going to shooting phase next. Alright, so shooting phase is finished. We got a success through here from the Canoptic Doomstalker, and I'm just going to do one shot here quick, which misses, which hits on a 3. And it doesn't wound, that's okay. So that's him firing through across there. James vitally blocked one of those wounds coming through. Would have been destroyed, but the vehicle has remained alive throughout this game. I thought it was going to be one of the first models to go as soon as James moved it around the corner, but it has survived through.
Absolutely relentless.
It's done really well, and it's got 2 wounds left. Firepower from these took out one of the aggressors. Another aggressor was taken out by this one, firing at point blank range. And that's it. We left the Dreadnought alone. These couldn't fire because they pulled out of close combat. Our shooting phase finished. Got no charges. So we're going to end our turn here. We'll see what points have come through. And then we will move on to James's turn 5. So points coming through. 5 points for primaries. Because I didn't kill him. He's how many? OC what? 5?
5.
Yes, yeah. James has retained control of that. So I didn't get my 2 no man's land objectives. I did get this one because of him. He's a high OC, I believe. Yeah, he's OC of 4. So we beat James's models across there. So we only got 2 victory points instead of 5, and then we're going to dump the other one, which is investigate signals. That puts us on a total of 36 points to 41. With a turn in hand, we'll look at the battlefield here. I think we're at a point where the Necrons, we'll go on to James's turn 5. This battle is so close. Necrons still may have a chance at victory. James needs to be careful here. We'll go on to the 5th final turn of the game coming up next. Okay, James has decided not to move a thing on this board. He's picked up 15 points immediately for controlling 1, 2, and 3. That should be okay.
Both of moment.
Yeah, choose a target, which is obviously going to be him. Right, James is going after this because it's on an objective, because James has drawn Bring It Down, and because James has then drawn Overwhelming Force, destroying an enemy unit on an objective. All eyes are on this.
Spent the CP.
Destroy this. James picks up a heap of points. All right, it was accomplished. James using pretty much all of his firepower to bring that thing down, and he did. The damage came through from 2 Las Talon wounds that came through, and we failed to make our saves, and the big beast came down. Then firepower, James did direct some into the Necron Warriors, lost 2, and then resurrected them back with a pesky Necron stratagem and put the warrior models near that central objective. James is going to charge those. He's going to try and put the squeeze, as he says, on these Necron Warriors. Charges next. Right, so charges taking place with resolved combats as well. In the aggressors went, in the Dreadnought went across here. Necron Warriors decimated by James's attacks coming through, but not destroyed. We have 6 Necron Warriors left, 7 Necron Warriors, plus Ramses himself fighting away, who then caused a wound on the Dreadnought, dropping down to 8. Necron Warriors, James rolled, what was it, a 2 and 2 1s, so he lost an aggressor from that squad, so just the 2 sergeants left from either of those 2 3-man aggressor squads. End of turn, we'll calculate points for the Ultramarines. They may well have done enough. Right, so calculating points for James, 15 points for primaries, that was his strength here in this game. 4 points picked up for Bring It Down, and then Overwhelming Force, 3 points picked up. That catapults James to 63 points for the Ultramarines, to 36 for the Necrons. We have a turn in hand. We've theorised here, if I maxed out, if I was able to capture 3 objectives by the end of my turn and get my 15, and I've looked at my 2 secondaries, extend battle lines, which if we played that one, with the max we get is 5, and then assassination, if we brought Akaran down, we could get 5 for that as well. That'll give us 25 points in total, and 25 points in total would take us to 61 points. If we maxed, we would get 61, but James has got 63, which means no matter what we do, James will win. After all that frustration against the Necrons, they have driven him absolutely crazy in this game. He's been pushed to the brink, even more so than Eldar. It's like at least with Eldar there's something colourful to watch, and to see the skill and darting around the board. With Necrons, it's just this grinding robots that just keep getting back up. Oh, they've driven him to the point of madness here, the brink of madness. But James has managed to keep his calm, and he's seen the game through to victory. And James won the game because of one thing: aggression. It was aggression that drove the Space Marines forwards. It was aggression that kept the Necrons back. And James's secondary sweeping attacks coming through. Again, it was aggression here with the aggressors, with the Dreadnought, with the intercessors, with the banner, just driving through these objectives, keeping James in the game. It's completely different to how he used to play. Other games we played, if you go back a few months, James was boxed up in the corner and playing defensively, trying to keep the enemy at bay. But James says, nope, I'm going to change here. We're going to go for aggression. It was Gilliman. To have him at the forefront of your fighting, it really does put the wind in your sails, as they say. So well done, James. Gilliman's flaming sword has led the way. And what an advance it has been. Ultramarines have a decisive, a good victory against the Necrons, but a good grinding close game.
Victory.
A what?
Kind of a costly victory considering the margin.
Yeah, you lost the Primarch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, kind of costly, but it's been teleported away, so it's not too bad. All right, so James has won the game. Well done. We'll talk about units of the game. I think there's lots of contenders, especially for the Ultramarines. Silver level Patreons, again, a massive thank you to everyone that supports us on Patreon. It really is much appreciated indeed. So that's Jason Martinez, Marcus Olsen, Ross Caldwell, William Schwarz, and Zachary Lee. You can check out James's channel. Do subscribe. Check out his content, including battle reports. He's got brand new camera gear as well. Some great games coming up on James's channel. And you can join him on Patreon and on his channel membership, and you can join the ranks of his army if you so wish to support him and his Ashmotaram Ura. So, units of the game for the Necrons. Who do you think we're going to give it to, boy? It's going to go to the Comiskey Cowboy. Fastest 6 guns in the galaxy. James, what about you?
It's tough. The Hellblasters is very well.
Hellblasters, yeah.
Assessors did well. The repulsor didn't do much damage, but
it was all right. It was just solid. It was solid. Yeah,
it was actually the repulsor that won me the game.
Yeah, just by parking its behind on those two objectives and just enduring through the game, it really did actually make a difference. Hellblasters, good innings from them. Who's it going to... Gilliman, you must give an honourable mention to him as well.
Yeah, but... Gilliman only killed a few warriors, so...
All right. Who's it going to go to then?
I'm going to give it to...
The banner.
The banner was brilliant.
Oh, the banner.
So I'm going to give it to the Hellblasters, though, because their damage was...
Their damage is scary.
Battle shocked.
Yeah, Hellblaster firepower was very, very useful. It was for every turn in the game, their firepower was really good. Hellblasters, fantastic unit. So they take unit of the game for the Ultramarines. So that's units of the game for both sides. Keep a lookout for more battle reports, both on YouTube and on channel membership. Great game. Thanks for watching, and for the Emperor.